Going live. Let's go, baby. Now we're talking. We are on. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? Boom, 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 boom. Baseball time, baby. And we got the Chicago Cubbies going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers again. Game 2 of the 4-game series. Obviously, we're feeling ourselves right now. Obviously, us Cubbies fans, we're kind of feeling very positive after a nice little combined no-hitter. The first combined no-hitter in Chicago Cubs history just yesterday in LA. Gee whiz, unbelievable feeling that one. So I'm looking forward to seeing if the Cubbies can continue this momentum and keep this little drive up right now because I'm feeling it and I'm hoping they're feeling it too. But this is going to be a difficult game today. You know, we do have Jake Arrieta at the mound who hasn't exactly been fantastic for us this season. The Dodgers are going to want to hit back. They're on a 4-game losing streak right now. They got swept by the damn well Padres. They lost yesterday to a combined no-hitter. They are in an absolute slide and a half right now. And the Dodgers desperately need to win this game. Otherwise, they are just going to continue to fall into the dumps right here. But guys, sit back, relax, get ready for a nice little game here. Obviously, this is game 2 of the series. We've still got a couple more games after this. Now, the Cubbies lineup today, we've got Jock Peterson obviously leading off with Chrissy Bryant and Baez following up right after that. Then we've got Rizzo, Contreras, and Ian Happ comes back into the lineup today. Hayward, Ortega, and then we do have Jake Arrieta, our pitcher, obviously batting in the number 9. For the Dodgers today, their lineup is Mookie Betts obviously leading off. They have Maxi Muncy in number 2 with Turner number 3, Bellinger number 4, Will Smith number 5. They've got Gavin Lux number 6, Pollock, McKinstry, and Gonsolin is their pitch up today. Big O77 says, hi, hello, mate. How we doing? Who you going for today? Getting around the Cubbies? So you're getting around the old little Dodgers. You know, they are the current World Series champions. But the Cubbies, you know, we got a nice little combined no-hitter yesterday. And guess what today we're going to do? We're going to kiss it damn well goodbye, baby. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to kiss it damn well goodbye. Bears Ferry says, hi, go Cubs. Get around your Bears Ferry. That's what I'm talking about. And I did notice your comment saying that that was Walker Buehler's first loss since 2019 yesterday. It absolutely was, yes, since I think it was September the 11th or September 21st, one of the two. That was his first loss that he has had. He had not lost since then, which is 2 years ago, which is crazy. So not only that, but we also no-hit him, which is beautiful. Big O77 says, who you going for? Mate, buddy, who am I going for, son? Who am I going for, mate? Huh? Who am I going for, mate? I'm going for the Cubbies, mate. Woohoo, I'm a Cubbies fan. Lego. Big Boy Has says, looking to get into the MLB, I don't want to bandwagon any teams. Well, you know, you can always say, well, I liked one YouTuber called BKR Sport one time, and the Cubbies, that's who he supports, and I love the Cubbies. How about that one? No, man, really, it's just about you watching the sport and kind of just feeling it and knowing what you're getting into and know what you're getting into. Because, like, for me, I support Chicago because I love Chicago. When I went to Chicago, that's my American city. I absolutely love that and adore that place, and I wanted to live there one day, right? So that's why I'm a Cubbies fan. But you know, in comparison, you can't just say, I want to go for this team, and they're going to be that team. Like, there's a reason why I'm a Detroit Lions fan. You know, there's a reason why I'm a City fan. There's a reason why I'm a Titans fan. There's a reason why I'm a Geelong fan. There's a reason why I am a fan of Queensland. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a reason for the support of your team. You can't just really say, that's it, because otherwise you won't feel as passionate as you probably should be. But, guys, we're still waiting here for the first pitch. But, yeah, man, just jump in, because we're going to be streaming every single Cubbies game this season from here on out. So, if you haven't got a team, well, guess what, baby? Well, you're going to be watching some Cubbies games, aren't you? Shadow Ninja Ghost says, why are they playing again? Also, hi. There's 4 more games. There's 4 games in this series. So in baseball, man, it's not just one game, then see you later. You can either have a 2-game series, 3-game series, or a 4-game series. And I think the only reason we're having a 4-game series right now is because we had a game postponed back in Chicago. That was meant to be the 4-game series. We did sweep them in that game. We are currently sweeping the Dodgers this season so far, mind you. But we did sweep them in that series. I think we were meant to have one more game, but it was postponed. So they added that game onto this one. And the one we just had pretty much was that one. So, I like it. Bears Ferry says, interesting to see it as Happ as second baseman today. I know, it's Ian Happ comes back into the lineup, and look, it'll be interesting. But I think we should be able to get through it. But the only worry for me is obviously Jake Arrieta has not been fine this year. Jake Arrieta, unfortunately, we will talk about Jake Arrieta today. I want to put it as a BKR clip. If you haven't subscribed to BKR Clips yet, obviously go and subscribe to BKR Clips because we're posting 2 clips every single day over there. I'm interested to see how Jake Arrieta gets on against this obviously very high offensively powered Dodgers batting lineup. 3 likes away from 20. Let's go. Smack that thumbs up button. Ante Olivari says, hey Blaze, great to see you stream some baseball. Should be a good game. Well, mate, we streamed yesterday, buddy. You know, we're doing every single Cubbies game from here on out. I finally got the opportunity. I'm not currently working at the moment because we're currently in a pandemic right now, massive pandemic in Sydney. So I'm able to have as much time as I damn well want at home to stream the games that I love. So, yeah, baby. So Gonsolin's coming out here for the Dodgers right now. But no, buddy, getting around some baseball, baby. But Jock Peterson coming out here for, obviously, the lead-off here for the Cubs. Like I said, Jock Peterson is the lead-off with Chris Bryant and Javi Baez following right on up. Anthony Rizzo, the Riz in number 4 with Wilson Contreras, Ian Happ, and Jason Hayward following up. Rafael Ortega as the number 8. And then we get Jake Arrieta coming in as the pitcher late on. Big 077 says, go the Cubs. That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what I'm talking about. So let's make this video bigger. Perfect. Now we've got the game perfectly right here. Oh, geez. The bases have screwed up on this side. Let me refresh this little bad boy. Hopefully that sorts it out. Because we do have the bases. Hopefully the bases will work today. Hopefully the bases will work today. Michael Josh Lewis says, hi, go Cubs. Exactly right, mate. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. So Tony Gonsolin this season starts 3-0-0 record with an ERA of 3.0. Innings 9, walks 8. I didn't get to see his strikeouts, but, you know, they are going to be looking to bounce back here today, the old Dodgers. They're going to be looking to bounce back after a bit of an embarrassing one yesterday. Getting pumped. 4-0, and also that combined no-hitter. But it's all good, baby. It's all good. Baseball's a long game. It's a 162-game season, and this is a 4-game series. So, you know, just because you lose one game doesn't mean jack shit, really. But the only worry with the Dodgers is that they've lost 4 games in a row. Now, the Cubbies are coming off, obviously, that dodgy series against the Indians, where we went one apiece, 7-1 the second game. We lost, I think, 4-0 the first game. First pitch coming up here for Gonsolin, and Gonsolin will... Wait again. You know, coming off that dodgy series against the Indians where we went one apiece, we lost to the Marlins at home, and then we also lost to the Mets badly in New York. So, first pitch, whoa, up in the air, first pitch, swing-a-ding-ding from Jock Peterson, and it'll go straight up in the air, and that'll be caught. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, no, it's going to be Mookie Betts. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong man there. I was looking at McKendry. But that will be a first out there, first pitch, first swing, first gone is Jock Peterson. So one out here, no one on base, and top of the first. Yeah, okay, so that is working over there now. Perfect. All right, and now my score's gone, buddy Hayward. No, the score's back now. Gee, what's on score? So Chris Bryant here, 273 average this season with 14 home runs and 40 RBIs, 875 OPS. Big Boy has this, how are you watching this? I'm watching this on MLB.TV, mate. I do have a subscription, but I believe this is the free game today. So you can actually watch this game for free. Chris Bryant drills it! Chrissy Bryant goes deep on the second pitch of the game. It's 1-0 to the Cubbies, baby. Ooh, let go, baby. Woohoo! Javi Baez goes deep on the third at-bat yesterday, and buddy, Chrissy Bryant's going deep on the second at-bat today. Look at this go, baby. Round those bases, Chrissy Bryant. Round those bases, Chrissy Bryant. It is 1-0 to the Cubbies on the second pitch of the game. Jock Peterson gets out with a pop-up straight away, and Chris Bryant just says, get that shit out my face, and that is a Cubbies home run. My goodness me, the Cubbies starting off well. Again, just like we did yesterday. That's what I like to see. Wow, that is just beautiful. Chrissy Bryant, father of my children. My goodness me, that is deep left centre field. That's probably about 3.5. Oh, swinging a ding from Javi Baez there, and he will miss that one. Scotty Bennett says, I love the excitement you bring when you celebrate. It's like me, I go crazy. Get away out of son. You know, buddy, this is the Cubbies, son. This ain't nobody Texas Rangers. You know, this is the Cubbies. You know, of course, we love our team. We're passionate about our team, and this is why we stream these games, because it's just, buddy, it's just awesome, man. You know, once you get baseball, buddy, it's just awesome. So second pitch here. Ooh, Javi Baez faking a bunt there. What the shit was that? Why was Javi Baez faking a bunt there? So Javi Baez this year, 226 average with 17 home runs and 46 RBIs. Geez, 17 home runs though. One of them obviously yesterday. Let's see if we can kiss a goodbyes right now, eh? Well, yeah, now we're talking. Let's see if we can get a nice little kiss of goodbyes home run here. So top of the first here, 1-0 is the score to the Cubbies already. I can't believe it too. Oh, whoa. You trying to take his head off there, son? 92 mile per hour fastball. That's nearly going to hit him. It does not hit him though. So it will be a 2-1 count here to Javi Baez. Bez Ferry says, whoa, buddy, tell you, whoa, mate, don't you, buddy, try and throw it at Javi Baez. He'll, buddy, throw his bat at you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, son. So 2-1 count here. No one on base, because Chrissy Bryant said, get out of my face. And that's going to be hit. Oh, that's going to be a foul, though. So a 2-2 count here to Javi Baez. Javi's been pretty good this year. Average-wise, not great. 226, you're not exactly liking that one. But home runs-wise, 17 home runs and 46 RBIs. You can have the lowest average that you can possibly have. If you're hitting 17 home runs and 46 RBIs, people are going to appreciate you. Yes, obviously, we know that Javi Baez is either a swing and home run or a swing and strikeout kind of guy. But in the same sense, you just got to appreciate Javi. Obviously, he got us started yesterday. And that's going to be swing and a miss, and that's what you don't swing at. Like, that was never staying in the zone. So that'll be a strikeout, number one strikeout there for Gonsolin for the Dodgers. And now we will see, is it Chris Wilson? No, it'll be Riz. The Riz will come up here, I would assume. The Riz would come up here, I assume. Alrighty. Come on, the Riz. Come on, the Riz. So 2 outs here. Man, no one on base. Top of the first. 253 average for Riz. You'll take that. 3-time NL All-Star. Obviously, 9 home runs and 31 RBIs. So, I got a bit of average, but not pushing as many as Javi. That's what I'm trying to say. And Consolin will throw that one wide. So, let's see if this zone is in a little bit today. Yesterday, the umpire was kind of calling a lot of the zone outside onto the far side edge. It was pretty out, but in the same sense, he was calling it relatively consistently all day. So hopefully the umpire can make a little bit better today. You know, keep that zone a little bit more intact, son. A little bit more intact. And Rizzo will let that one go. Hey! And now he's just made a bummer of himself. He's made an idiot of himself because he's just that pitch is well and truly outside of the zone, well too low. That's well too low. That was about this far out of the zone. And he's called that as a strike. So it's going to be 1-1 count here, but that's a bullshit call. Burst Ferries. I think Gonsolin came back from rehab recently, so interesting to see how he does. Well, he's already given up a solo home run early days here. So not the greatest. The Rizzo will let that one. Oh, and how was he not calling that one? That was actually a really good pitch. Say bottom left-hand corner of the zone, literally on the edge. It does definitely clip, and that was a good pitch. So that kind of makes up for the bad call, low edge of the area. Aussie Mozzie says hello. Hello, mate. How we doing? So 2-1 count here to the Riz with a 253 average. Let's see if he can get on here to start us off. I don't think he got a hit yesterday. Or he might have got one hit. He got one hit out to a little dinker into right field. Oh, up in the air, and that is into right field, but that is not going to be a dinker. That is going to be right up in the air, and easy one for Mookie Betts. So that is all done for the first inning, but who gives a shit? Because Javi Baez says, not Javi Baez, that was yesterday. Chrissy Bryant says, get out my face, and sent one right into left center field. So 1-0 hit of the Cubs with 1 hit, and let's see if we can keep this no-hitting streak up for the Dodgers here, eh? Yeah, let's see if we can go into this bottom of the first and see if this no-hitting streak can continue. But guys, let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Hopefully the Cubbies can get going today. Now, obviously, Jake Arrieta is our pitcher. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit. Obviously, I'm a really new Cubs fan compared to a lot of the people who have been Cubs fans all their lives, right? So when I speak about Jake Arrieta, I'm not talking about from 2016 and before. Obviously, he was fantastic for the Cubbies back then, but obviously, it's been a bit of a waste coming back because he's done absolutely nothing for us. Every time I watch him, I feel like we're going to give up 8 runs, right? Come back to this at the end of the stream and see if he gives up 8 runs. This season, unfortunately, he's just not the goods for us, and unfortunately, I think his record speaks for itself. I think it's like 5-8 or something like that, or 3-8 or something like that. He hasn't won a great deal of games, so I hope that he proves me wrong. I hope that he gets a good start here, and I hope that he comes strong and keeps this no-hitting streak up for the Dodgers. But I do have my worries. I do have my worries about Jake Arrieta. Bears Ferry says, I heard Boaty might start rehab soon. Get around the boat. You gotta love the boat. Seeking Destroy says, just so you know, BKR goes to Dragons 100% no cap. Dragons suck. So we're just waiting here for the bottom of the first. Ante Olivares says, you really don't know what you're going to get with Arrieta. Absolutely. Absolutely. He could come out here and he could have an absolute stellar performance, but I think that most Cubs fans had that unrealistic expectation that he was going to come into this year and he was just going to absolutely kill it. He's going to be that form player that we saw in you guys saw in 2016. Where he, that's why it's happening. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to move this scoreline down here. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, a lot of Cubs fans obviously just expected he was going to come back to his 2016 form. Now, Dodgers lineup today, guys. Mookie Betts opening up with Maxie Muncy and Justin Turner second and third. Cody Bellinger right after that. Will Smith after that. And then they go down to the back end, which I've just obviously missed. But Jake Arrieta this season, 14 starts. I was right, 5-8 record with an ERA of 5.45. Yeah. Innings of 66, 27 walks, 56 strikeouts, 14 home runs allowed. Wow. And 272 opponent average. Jeez, that's not great. That's not great, is that one? No, that's not great. Jean-Paul El Halou says, hey, hello, mate. How we doing? So, Arrieta comes to the mound here. Please have a good game, good sir. Please, because you know what the thing with Arrieta is, you'll know in the first inning. You will absolutely know in the first inning. Kyle Hendricks, you don't necessarily know in the first inning. You could wait a few innings and then he'll start to really show himself. But the first inning, Jake Arrieta either gives up 4 hits or 0 hits. And that's going to be 4 hits and 2 walks or 0 hits and maybe 1 walk. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be ball 1 here for the first pitch for Arrieta. So, ERA by season for Jake is 2015 1.77, first in the NL. But now he's 5.45, so that's not great. And that's going to curl in, and that's going to be a strike. Let's go, Jakey. Let's go, Jakey. Malcolm says, you a YouTube dark or light theme fan? Get her in the dark theme. So, Mookie Betts here with a 247 average, 9 home runs and 28 RBIs for this season, but he had nothing yesterday. How about that one? Arrieta puts that one down. That's going to be a foul. 1-2 count here. Let go, baby. Let go, baby. Get a bit of a titty shake going. Come on, Jakey. Come on, Jakey. Let's get something going here, Jake. Abracadabra says, hey, BKRsport, what's your favourite Denzel Washington movie? Your mum. Alrighty, so here we go. Bottom of the first, no one out. Leading off here, Ante Olivares says, keep it up, Jake. Come on, Jakey. Come on, Jakey. Here we go. 1-2 to Mookie Betts, and that's going to be 2-2 count here. 2-2 count. So, I'm liking this from Jake to start us off here. Obviously, we need to get through that first inning first. Like I said, Jake will show you what he's going to be for the rest of the game in this inning. You will know whether he's going to throw a bad game or a good game in the first. I'm getting a good feeling right now. And swing and a miss! Woo! That is a strikeout, baby. So, that will be Mookie Betts gone. He'll be gone. So, that's 1 gone. Bears Ferris is not sure when Horners are starting rehab. I love Nico Horner, man. You guys know this from my streams last year, and when I do Cubbies games, I just love Nico Horner, man. He is just such a good second baseman for me, and I just really appreciate him when he's on the team. I think he's a very good. I actually feel he's a better batter than people give him credit for. Max Muncy, 262 average, home runs of 14 and 33 RBIs. Only problem with Nico is that you're not going to usually see a home run. You won't see a home run normally. You'll just see a nice little dinker into center field or a 1 second here. Oh, that's going to be close to a strike. He's not going to call it though. How can you call the one that was lower than that a strike, but not that one a strike when that was definitely in the zone there? So you're an idiot, umpire. You're already all over the shop when it comes to the lower end of the zone today. But Nico Horner's a very good connection hitter. He's very much like Caratini in the sense that he's not going to hit it deep usually. Arrieta, that will be absolutely a strike. It should be a 0-2, but it will be a 1-1 count. 94 mile per hour one, bingo, right to the bottom end of the zone. But Nico Horner, yeah, he's good for a connection hit. Not good for a deep hit, but he's good for a connection hit. Malcolm says, can the Cubs make it 2 wins in a row? We're already on 2 wins in a row. We beat the Indians 7-1 in the second game of that back-to-back. And how are you not calling that shot? I know that's lower edge of the zone. It's out of the zone. But he called the one against the Cubs well and truly lower than that. It was about this far out compared to that far out. And he's going to call that one as not a strike. He's going to call the other one as a strike. I'm sorry, but he doesn't even know what he's doing in regards to the bottom edge of the zone today. So Muncy here with a 262 average, 14 home runs, 33 RBIs, 2-1 count here. 1 out, no one on base. And Arrieta throws that one, and that should be an out here. Should be an out. Ground out. Boom, baby. Lego. Jake Arrieta. Now we're talking. This is looking the goods. It's looking the goods, baby. Yeah, I really think that people underestimate Nico Horner. I think because, look, nowadays people want to see those. Nowadays people want to see those big time plays. You know, nowadays people want to see those big time home runs. Jean-Paul El Holu says, I unsubscribe. All right, butter. So bottom of first here, 2 outs, no one on base, 9 pitches gone here. So Justin Turner with a 283 average, 12 home runs, and 39 RBIs. Bears Ferry says, but I have some exciting news. We're going to the Cubs game for 21st of the 4th. Sorry, I'm an Australian, so that's backwards for me. But 21st of the 4th versus KC. There you go. I love your work, mate. Well, hopefully we get a nice little cheeky win. That's going to be a ball 1 here. So 1-0 count here goes to Justin Turner. I don't believe Justin Turner played yesterday. He's got a 283 average with 12 home runs and 39 RBIs this season for the Dodgers, so that's looking the goods. Josh H says, hi, Alan, mate. How we doing? And that's going to be... Ooh, okay, so he's consistently correct here with the zone on the bottom edge for the Cubs, but he called something lower for the Dodgers, so he's called that as a ball as well. Josh H says, congrats on yesterday's game. Appreciate you, dude, but obviously it's a long series. And right now we're at 1-0-2 with a nice little Chrissy Bryant solo home run, and that's going to be foul. So 2-1 count here. All right, John Appello, we're going to have to time you out now, brother. Like, we get it, mate. Cool, I don't care. All right? I'll catch you later, brother. You know, if you like the channel, subscribe. If you don't like the channel, unsubscribe. I don't care, mate. You know, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. You love your baseball, you love your rugby league, you love your sport. This is the place to be. Hit that subscribe button. So 2-1 count here to Justin Turner, 283 average. And up in the air. Should be a pop-up here. Should be a pop-up here. Get there, Jason Hayward. Get there, Jason Hayward. Boom! We get through the first. So, no hits again. So they have gone now 10 innings in a row without a hit here, the Dodgers. They are still getting... I'm keeping up the hit streak. I'm keeping up the no-hitter streak because yesterday, obviously, we no-hit them with a combined no-hitter. A bit of Zach Davies magic. A bit of Tepera magic. But by the way, Craig Kimbrell apparently didn't even know that it was a no-hitter. Craig Kimbrell went into that 9th inning not knowing it was a no-hitter, got through the no-hitter, and then apparently was surprised when Wilson Contreras was coming up and giving him a big fist bump, and Ryan Tepera came up and said, "Hey mate, do you know what happened? you know we actually no-hit them just then." And he had no idea, which is quite funny. So he went through. That's actually, I guess, good. I guess that's good because he just went out there with no pressure, knew we'd won the game, but it had no pressure to keep that no-hitting streak up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was actually better, and it was good that obviously he pulled through. Obviously, he made us nervous with that four-ball walk straight away to allow the man on first with no outs. But overall, it was a great performance there by Kimbrell and a great performance by our pitching. Malcolm says, "I'm subscribed, just gamble too much to be a member." Mate, it's $5, but no, it's all good, mate. You don't have to worry about that, mate. And as long as you're enjoying the stream and enjoying the channel and subscribe and hitting that thumbs up button, it doesn't really matter, mate. You don't need to be a member. Members are just for people, obviously, who like to give back if you aren't too much of a gambler. But looking forward to seeing how Jason Hayward gets on today. Now, Jason Hayward had a good game yesterday. Jason Hayward had a couple of hits, a couple of walks, and he got a hit of a broken bat as well. Now, Jason Hayward's been very bad this season in regards to his hitting wise, right? Obviously, defensively, he's always going to be good, but in regards to his offense, he does struggle. He does really struggle this year. But yesterday, he really got back to hitting form. He hit a couple of dinkers into right field, and he pushed around some blokes. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how Jason Hayward can get on today. Obviously, Gonsolin is exactly their top-tier pitcher, but I just want to see some consistency from Jason. Ante Olivares is really frustrating trying to watch the game while looking after two toddlers. Mate, if you go back through a couple of years ago, obviously I have a little girl, right? In 2017, 2018, I did an NRL Grand Final stream, and I had my little girl who was just like crawling around while trying to get my attention whilst I was streaming. It was so difficult, mate. But yeah, no, I know the feeling. But top of the second tier, Chicago up 1 run, and we get Wilson Contreras here. We get Wilson Contreras coming up to the plate. Let go, baby. Gonsolin throws this one. Swing and a miss from Wilson. Gee whiz. He chases that breaking ball. That was nowhere near. Tony Gonsolin this season, innings pitched in the first inning, 4 innings, 2+, 6 ERA, 6.75 in the first inning, 1.5 after it. So first inning, he's not great. But after the first inning, he's pretty good. Opponent average of 217 after the first inning. So, and 323, I think it was, for the first inning. And swing and a miss from Wilson. He'll chase that really bad breaking ball down low. Geez, what's Wilson swinging at today? He's got 238 average this season with 13 home runs and 30 RBIs, 2-run home run in 6th inning last night. He broke that game open. He really was the one who said, you know what, we're winning 1-0, but let's kind of get them out of our face. Let's make it a 3-0 ball game. And from then on, it was pretty much over. But let's see if Gonsolin can, keep... Oh, whoa! That was very high pitch there. Wow-wee. So we are 1-2 count here. Geez, that was well and truly too high there. But that pitch yesterday to Contreras, that should never be happening. A fastball right in the center of the zone to Contreras. He's going to swing and he's going to slam that right down your throat. He's going to get that pitch and he's going to say, how dare you throw that down the middle end of the zone. Boom, right down your throat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you don't throw that to Contreras. But here we go. 1-2 count here. 14 pitches thrown for Gonsolin so far. Leading off here in the second. Gonsolin throws that one too low. Nearly made him chase and won't chase. Burrs Ferry says, the one thing I noticed is that on the second batter for the Dodgers, that was Ian Happ, and they had him playing deep. So interesting to see if Happ's going to play deep the whole game or just a shift. Look, I think that this... The thing with Ian Happ is that I don't really know how he's going to go out there at second base here today. I hope he does well out here in second base, but in the same sense, swing and miss, and Wilson Contreras is going to go down. So strikeout for Wilson Contreras, the second strikeout of the game for Gonsolin. But look, Ian Happ has disappointed this season compared to last season, obviously. I thought Ian Happ was absolutely fantastic and probably one of our better players last year, but unfortunately just hasn't been able to find that rhythm. Obviously, later on, towards the end of the year, he wasn't great, but it was a 60-game season, you know what I'm saying? 60-game season, he started off well, it got to the middle part well, but then kind of dwindled out towards that end, which is, I guess, somewhat the middle part of a normal season. Top of the second here is, strike one. Strike one there to Ian Happ. Here we are. He's the man of my dreams. Jared Troy says, is this the best of a 7-game series? No, mate. So that's only in playoffs. So average this season for Hap is a 182, 8 home runs and 18 RBIs. So I'll take the 8 home runs, but that average is just shocking. So 1 out here, no one on base, and it is the top of the second tier. No, so the playoffs is when you get those 7-game series, like the further playoffs. We also have 5-game playoff series as well, but this is just a 4-game series during the regular season. So baseball has 162 games in the season, mate. We're not even halfway through yet. So Hap here, second pitch. Oh, that's a good pitch though, but you could have swung at that and you could have gone boom, but unfortunately, he will not. He will not go boom. So it'll be 1-2 count here to Ian Hap. Machu says, what's up, BKRsport? Close game last night. Tigers got smashed. I know. The State of Origin game tomorrow will be a close game as well. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Mackenzie puts us a like your stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mackenzie. So, Ian Hap here. Whoa, that's going to be a 2-2 count, 93 mile per hour, and that we're nowhere near the zone. So the Cubbies will stay alive here. We will. This game's going a lot quicker than it was yesterday. That first inning yesterday was quite long. Big Boy has is the number once the ball is thrown, the speed of the ball. Yes. So MPH, obviously miles per hour compared to our kilometers per hour. Yes, that is the speed of how fast the ball went. Oh, swing-a-ding-ding from Ian Hap, but it will be a foul. So 83 mile per hour. I think that's a breaking ball there. Big Boy had, that's right. All right, Jean Paulo, I'm gonna have to hide you from the channel, my guy. I gave you a warning, and now you're gone, son. Now you are gone. But it is the top of the second here, 2-2 count here to Ian Hap. Big Boy says, thanks. Nah, man, that's all good, mate. That's what these streams are here for. If you have a question about the sport, buddy, that's what I'm here for. So full count here to Ian Hap. 3-2, 94 mile per hour fastball right down into the dirt, basically. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just shoot them through. I'm very new to this sport, but in the same sense, I definitely do have a major grasp on a majority of aspects of it, obviously. And I'm learning every single day. So if you see me or hear me say something wrong, please correct me in the chat. So 22 pitches thrown for Gonsolin. That's a lot of pitches thrown so far, to be honest with you. Hap will swing at that one. Foul. So it'll be a foul here. Still stay at 3-2 count. That's a full count still here. Bears Very Real says, yeah, that's also the question. How's he going to do at second base? Absolutely. 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 But, we'll wait and see. I'll back in our boy. I'll back in Ian Hap. I'll back in the Cubbies' defense. I think our defense is actually pretty good across the board. Chrissy Bryant's obviously doing well, whether he's at third or whether he's out there at left field. Anthony Rizzo, obviously. Oh! Hap, damn it. He doesn't connect with that enough. But it might drive to the right. Might be difficult for Mookie. Go foul, go foul, go foul. Damn it. Mookie does get it. I thought it was going for a foul there, but Mookie does grab that one. So we'll be out there for Ian Hap. 2 out in the inning. No one on base. Top of the second. Machi says 90 miles per hour is about 144 kilometers. Is it really? Jeez, that's pacey. That's a pacey damn well ball there. But Mookie Betts grabs that one pretty easily there. It was just unfortunately that couple of meters, couple of yards in from the field. It's really difficult for me because obviously I am Australian, so I talk in kilometers, I talk in centimeters, I talk in meters, but obviously Americans talk in yards and they talk in by the miles. So if you are American, you're like, what are you talking about? It's because I'm trying to adjust to like your metric system, which no one else uses besides America and Canada, mind you. But I do my best to obviously try and translate it in that sense. So that's going to be ball one here, Jason Hayward, 81 mile per hour. Bez Ferry says, if people have any questions about baseball, you can ask me as well. Good on you, man. Obviously, Bez Ferry, I do see you around with these baseball streams. If you are around a heap, I definitely would be looking at making you a moderator if you would be interested in that, because we don't have any baseball moderators on the channel. And Jason Hayward will let that one go for a strike. So it'll be a 1-on-1 count. So 83 mile per hour one there. 26 pitches thrown so far. 2 outs and no one on base. Top of the second. So Cubbies here, 1-0. Come on, Jason. Let's. I don't even need a big one from you. We aren't expecting a home run from Jason, but we are. Ooh, he's going to call that one as a ball. 86 mile per hour on the inside there. Probably does clip, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he keeps that one consistent throughout the game today. So still top of the second here and 2-1 count here to Jason Hayward. Surprised it's not a 1-2 count. I'm surprised he didn't call that as a strike, but I'll take it. Of course, I'll take it every single day of the week, baby. Woohoo! I'll take it every single day of the week. And that's a ball. So 3-1 count here. 3-1 count, 86 mile per hour breaking ball. Gonsolin loves his breaking ball in today's game. He's loving his breaking ball. 5 home runs this season for Hayward with 14 RBIs and 179 average. Really need to be picking that up above 200. And yesterday was a good start. Yesterday was a good start at bringing that back up above the 200 marker. But still, you get worried. That's a ball. Let's get to first base, baby. So that's ball 4. And Hayward will walk to first base. And now... Now, do we have Ortega coming up here? Do we have Ortega coming up here in the number 8? I'm not sure. Is it Ortega come up here in the number 8? 29 pitches thrown so far. Micah Jaden Johnson says, I'm watching the Cubs on the TV and listening to you at the same time. That's exactly the way we like it, son. We get around a bit of a, watching the game, but you listen to me for a bit of an interactive commentary. But Rafael Ortega here with a 200 average this season through 19 games, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. It's okay. It's okay through 19 games. But hopefully he can pick it up a little bit and he hits that one down the line, but it will be foul. Big Boy Has says, what is the average measure? What do you mean, what is the average measure? In regards to what? I'm loving how the bases is actually working today, so I love how that's actually lit up there. So that's obviously on first base there. So 2 outs here, man on first, top of the second, on 1 count, 30 pitches thrown so far for Gonsolin. Let's keep that pitch count rising. Muchy says we're going to see a full house home run this Arvo. I would love to see it, mate. Bears Ferry, do you have Instagram, mate? Shoot me a message on Instagram if you do on BKRSports. That's an 0-2 count here to Ortega. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Let's get this going. Let's get a hit, get a walk. I don't give a shit. We're not going to get a walk now. Usually it's 0-2. But I just want to see. I want to see us push around. But the thing is, the Cubbies aren't good with men on bases. We just aren't. We're not good with men on bases, unfortunately. We're never good with men on base. So 31 pitches thrown so far. Gonsolin throws that as a ball, so it will be a 1-2 count here, 84 mile per hour. Jared Troy says, are those numbers in the red and blue boxes win-loss? Yes, so Cubbies are at 42-33 so far this season and 44-31. The Brewers did win today, so they are now, I think, at 43-33, and we are currently at 42-33, so if we win, we go back to the top. But the Brewers won in extra innings in the 11th inning over the Rockies, 5-4 or something like that. And swing from Ortega, that'll be a foul, so 1-2 count stays. Yeah, so the average, what does the average mean? Is that, I don't understand what you mean by what's the average. Average what? Oh, okay, so 200. So that's basically at-bats to hits. How many times they've had a pitch thrown at them. Basically like multiplied, divided, all that kind of shit to get their average of how many times they go to an at-bat and how many times they face a pitch to how many times they actually hit the ball and get on base. OPS is different. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of different things that you have to take into account when you're watching baseball. Like average is probably one of the more simpler. When you're talking about slugging, that gets difficult. When you're talking about other things like Americans, find it easy to talk about, but obviously when someone like me who's relatively new to this sport, talking about it can get difficult. So Bears Ferry can probably answer all that for you, but yeah, the average is the basic one where it's just like how many times you get on base from getting a hit and stuff like that. Malcolm says, I used to play softball. It's a fun game to play. It is, mate. I would actually like to get into a bit of a baseball team here in Australia. I'd like to just for a bit of fun, just get into a bit of baseball. But top of the second here, man on first, 2 outs, 2-2 count, 34 pitches from Gonsolin, and swing and a miss. Oh, that's a painful one there. So we'll be done for the second there, and we go into the bottom. So the Dodgers will come out here, and who will be coming up for them? It is going to be, let's go have a look here at the Dodgers lineup. So they obviously have Bellinger. Ooh, that's dangerous. Coming up next with Will Smith and Gavin Lux coming up right after that. So OPS for Gavin Lux is actually 687. He's actually got the best. Oh no, he's not. He's not got the best OPS. He's got a pretty decent OPS compared to a lot of the team. But Bellinger at 645. Yikes! Yikes, son! Yikes! But we're on 23 likes right now. Let's get 2 more likes. Hit 25. Boom, boom, boom. If you're new around here, we stream Cubs games and baseball every single day from here on out. So definitely get around us, son, because we are going to be having a good time here. And if you want to have your opinion shown on the channel, just obviously shoot a comment through in the chat. But the Cubbies do lead here 1-0 after 1.5 innings. Nice little Christy Bryant solo home run out to left center field. He said, get your shit out my face with that center, but he strikes zone pitch. Who cares what you think says? You see Americans react to cricket and they're amazed that the fielders don't have gloves or whatever. Well, I haven't watched it, but in the same sense, it wouldn't surprise me. It's like when Americans react to rugby league, without the rugby league and rugby union, without the padding. But yeah, well, look, fair enough to be completely honest with you, because I've caught a cricket ball before without a glove, and that can easily break your fingers. If you catch that the wrong way, if you catch a cricket ball the wrong way, I'm telling you right now, that can easily break a finger. It hurts as well. Especially those ones where you're short side, you're not the wicketkeeper obviously, but if you're you're at slip. I'm trying to get myself back into the cricket terms here. With this channel, guys, I do a lot of sports. I have to try and switch my mind into the different rules and different terminology of different sports. But especially cricket and baseball is very difficult in comparison because they're relatively similar sports. But yeah, when you're at slip and you have no gloves on, they're hard hit balls, man. They're hard hit balls. So I personally prefer baseball, but we will be doing a lot of cricket at the end of the season for the BBL, obviously. Michelle Sill says, sup, hello, Michelle, how we doing? Malcolm says, we're just crazy this side of the world. Crazy or tough, mate. We bloody wild, son. We're wild, but you know who's wild? The Cubbies right now. We've gone and no-hit the Dodgers through 10. Hopefully we can keep it up here. So Jake Arrieta comes back to the mound, obviously. So we had a 1-2-3 first inning, and Jake Arrieta is coming out here to face Cody Bellinger. Bears Ferry says, let's go. The Braves hit the Reds. Let's go. Anytime Cincinnati loses, we all win. Anytime Cincinnati loses, we all win. Lego. Who cares what you think? Says, yeah, I remember when I was 11, I fielded in a men's team and it hurt my hand. It absolutely does hurt your hand. And baseball's the same. Like, that's why if you see someone in the crowd catch a home run, it's kind of dwindled from its power, obviously, because it's dropping. But it still would hurt. It still wouldn't be the easy. That's why it's so difficult. Man, you go to a baseball game, I've seen people cut. When I was there for a brief time in Chicago at Wrigley Field, I've seen someone cut their entire leg down the side trying to catch a home run ball out there at the bleachers. But here we go. Take Arrieta to Bellinger. Strike one. Hee-hoo. Strike one. Now we're talking 92 miles per hour. 14 pitches thrown. 14 pitches thrown. Bottom of the second here. Let's go, Arrieta. Let's get it done before 25 pitches. Let's get it done before 25 pitches in the second. Strike two, baby. Bellinger. What's going on here, Mr. Cody? What's going on here, Mr. XMVP? That's 0-2 count right now. I shouldn't antagonize him because he probably does. He definitely knows how to hit a home run. You know what I'm saying? He definitely knows how to hit a home run. But he's not having a great buddy season so far. But in the same sense, he has been injured for quite a lot of it. So Arrieta here, and that's going to be... Oh, he's giving up here. Well, that's what I get for talking schmack. So it will be a hit there. The first hit for the Dodgers in literally over a day. So Cody Bellinger gets on to first base, and it will be no outs here leadoff. Ooh, well, we were. Who cares what you think? Says, got to catch the ball with soft hands. It doesn't hurt at all. Absolutely. But when people catch him with one hand... There was one person at Wrigley Field at one time, this was ages ago, before I was a supporter. He had a baby in his... Because I'm obsessed with the Cubs, right? So I watch literally everything. I've watched seasons from 2001, 2002, 2003. I watched the Steve Bartman season, the whole season, right? In my spare time. But I saw some guy with a baby in one hand and caught the foul ball with the other hand. It's absolutely wild. Jared Troyce has got hit on the wrist trying to catch a court and bowled. Ball went to the boundary for 4. Man, those wrist ones really hurt. You should see here. Bellinger's going to get to second too. For shitnell's sake! Bellinger stole there, so he's going to be on second here. Damn it. So 1-0 count here. That was a poor ball in the dirt, and Bellinger will get to second. He stole anyway there. He stole anyway. Jeez, if that ball goes to hand, we get him out there at second. If that ball goes to hand, we get him out there at second. Which is that feeling when ball hits end of finger though. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I broke my finger like when the bus starts before you get to your seat, or broke my pinky, and it's always been massively bigger than the other one because of that. But in the same sense, you do that, and I broke it and shit because of catching the ball the wrong way. But that's gonna be a 1 strike there. It's a 1-1 count. Will Smith at the bat with 268 average, 9 home runs, and 27 RBIs this season. 316 average, 5 home runs, and 442 OBP at home. So he's pretty good at home, this bloke, Will Smith. So 18 pitches gone here. Obviously, the double play ball is off now, unfortunately. Swing, and that could be... He's going to be out. He's going to be out at first. We're not going to get Cody Bellinger. He will get to third. So I'll be a man on third here. 1 out. And... well, at least we're getting to the back end of their order, though. At least we're getting to the back end of their order. But, obviously, that pop-up sack fly is potentially on here. That sack fly is on the board right now, potential. Big Boy Has says Will Smith looks different than usual. Yeah, well, that joke's definitely been made a lot, my man. Gavin Lux says Gavin Lux with a 236 average, 6 home runs and 31 RBIs, 404 OBP with 11 walks in the last 13 games. There you go. Bears Ferry says, about trying to catch a ball, there's a YouTuber who catches baseballs on YouTube for a job. YouTube is your job, all good stuff. Ante Olivari says, favourite baseball stands apart from Wrigley. Okay, well, I'll answer that one at the end. I'll answer that one at the end of this inning. How about that one? So 1-0 count here. You know what? I'll do it now. So man on third here, which is Cody Bellinger and Will Smith. Gavin Lux at the plate. I've only been to 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've only been to Guaranteed Rate Field. I've only been to Wrigley, and I've been to San Francisco Stadium as well. San Francisco's obviously beautiful, mate. I tell you what, that place is beautiful. 1 second. 1-0 count here to Gavin Lux, man on third. That's a strike. Wow, he's not calling that as a strike. It's 2-0 count. You are shitting me. You are shitting me. How is that not a strike? It's a 2-0 count, but that should be a 1-1 count. You bloody bullshit, mate. You bloody bullshit, mate. Gee whiz. So man on third here, 1 out. Bottom of the second. 236 average. obviously, history-wise, as a Cubs fan, I do love the history of it all too. 1 second. That swing. He should be... it's an error! Get him out first, please! What the shit? Yes, we got him. Okay. So the Dodgers are going to score a run. It's going to be 1-1 here. Cody Bellinger will score. I don't know what Javi Baez was doing. He faked to go to home. Obviously, I know Cody Bellinger was going home, but at the same time, he was never going to get that. He nearly missed out on Gavin Lux at first, but he does get Gavin Lux at first. So Gavin is out, so he's 2 outs here, no on a base, but there we go. We'll take that. Midwest Sports says ump is blind. I know. Like, that's some bullshit, man, but that was a mistake there by Rizzo. Thankfully, oh, jeez. I think Javi was going to throw home there. You know what sucks? Because if Rizzo gets that ball, that's an error. If Rizzo gets that ball, we keep Cody Bellinger at third, and we get the man out at first. That sucks, man. That shouldn't have been a hit. That shouldn't have been a run. That shouldn't have been a run there. Unfortunately, Anthony Rizzo will mess up there, and unfortunately, we're going to cost a run because of that. Because if he gets that ball, we keep Bellinger at third, and we get the man out at first. Damn it, man. So 1-1 here. Bez Ferry says, but about the guy catching the ball with a baby in his hand with a beer in his other hand, he got ejected for it, and it was at a Cubs-Dodgers game. Really? He got ejected for that? But that was over the tarpaulin. But the tarpaulin is still technically in, is it? Is the tarpaulin technically in of the field, or is it out of the field? I'm assuming it's in. Up in the air there, and that'll be foul. So 1-1 count here, 8 mile per hour. I assume that was a breaking ball, 24 pitches in. But yeah, the ump has been a bit all over the shop today, especially in favour of the Dodgers. He's been in favour of the Dodgers in this one so far. Bears Ferry says, yeah, it was over the Rizzo rap. Yeah, really, that's strange. I didn't know he got... That's crazy he got ejected for that. That's crazy he got ejected for that. But I understand why ejections are necessary for impacting the play, i.e., let's go have a look at a man back in 2003. However, in the same sense, I want to say this. There was about 10 people trying to grab that ball with Bartman. He was just the unlucky man who touched it. So 2-1 count here, 2 out, and that's going to be foul. So 2-2 count here. That whole situation is just, it mind baffles me. It does. Like, I understand like the pain and the fact that it was like, 90, what was it, 97 years at that point? No, 97. I think it was 97 years at that point. Cubs hadn't won a World Series, but and I understand they were obviously so close, but in the same sense, the Cubs still gave up all those runs right afterwards, and the Cubs still gave all those runs right afterwards, and he wasn't the only man trying to get that ball. So 2-2 count here. No one on base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. And, that's going to be Dinker into right field. Jason Hayward. Innings over. So the Dodgers will get a run there from an error from Anthony Rizzo. So it will. They're going to say it was a hit. I don't think so, but they're going to say it was a hit there for the Dodgers. So 1-1 is the score. We go into the top of the third, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Obviously, we stream Cubbies games every single day over here, baby. So if you love your baseball and you love your sport, this is the place to be. Canada1234 says, hi, I'm late. Who scored? So Chrissy Bryant in the second, off the second pitch of the game, went and said, boom, right in your face, left center field with a nice little home aroma. Or a nice little home run down deep. And then it was Cody Bellinger who scored off an error, unfortunately. In my opinion, it was an error from Rizzo. But Cody Bellinger got run in from Gavin Lux, who hit it down to first base. I know he was out, though. Gavin Lux got out for the ground out, but Cody Bellinger got a run, obviously, at home. Bears Ferry says, I think it's technically in because that's where the tarp goes. If it doesn't rain, that's where it goes. Yeah, it would be in because, I guess you can't put that in the stands. You can't put the tarpaulin in the actual stands itself and with the fans. So I guess that would technically be in. But did Rizzo even complain? I don't even think Riz complained. Everyone was just, that's crazy how you can eject him for that, man. Like, come on, brother. Like, come on, man. Like, as a Cubbies fan as well, as a Cubbies fan who I don't even realistically think he was too much over the top there. I don't think he really impacted a great deal. But anyway, that was a long time ago. But if you are new to baseball and you don't understand, if you're an Australian supporter watching my channel right now and you don't really know baseball and you're learning it, but the Bartman incident is something you should look at. The Bartman incident is one of the wildest things you'll ever see in sport. In the wildest things in sporting history. This man changed his name. This man changed his life because of how much bullshit he got. Because of what happened in 2003 in a game where he touched a foul ball, but it might have been caught. I don't even know if it was necessarily being caught. I can't tell you the guy's name because I wasn't a fan back in 2003 of the player. But he obviously complained quite significantly. And yeah, unfortunately, because of that, there was a man witch hunt. But obviously that was 18 years ago now, and he actually received a World Series ring, I believe, in 2016, didn't he? I believe the Cubbies gave him a World Series ring in 2016 when that happened. Midwest Sports says they should ban the fans by the foul pole. Ban the fans by the foul pole? As in, like, all... Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, fair enough. Cannon 154 says 15th home run for Bryant. Yeah, he's killing it. Jared Troy says, wow, catching a baseball while holding a baby in one hand and a beer in the other. Who said men cannot multitask? Yeah, I know, but he did obviously have to face the ramifications from that, unfortunately. So 1-0 count here. Jake Arrieta at the play and swing and a miss. So it's going to be a 1-1 count here. Johnny Boy says, what are you watching the game on? Is it on KO? No, but it is a free game on MLB.TV, mate. So if you want to watch the game for free, you can watch it on MLB.TV. Obviously, mute that shit, but gee whiz, mute that shit and have me on there. Wowee. Look at me go. So 37 pitches thrown so far from Gonsolin on top of the third, and that's going to be strike 2. Or 1-2 count. But yeah, if you are a new baseball fan and want to know a bit of baseball history, search up Steve Bartman, because it's very interesting. It's crazy, but it's interesting. It's crazy, but it's interesting. And you can be on either side of the fence with it, but the shit that happened afterwards is what's crazy. So, 2-1 count here. Sorry, 2-2 count here. I swear he had a ball. Yeah, it was 2-2 count. It had 1-2 for a long time there. I thought I was like, what? How was that 1-2? Because I swear he had a ball already, but it's a 2-2 count here to... 2-2 count here, Jake Arrieta. Would love to see if we can get a lead off here with our pitcher. Obviously, before the Peterson man, that's a strikeout. So it's going to be 2-3. Don't worry about that one. So strikeout number 3 there for Gonsolin through the third. Oh, 4, sorry. Gonsolin with his number 4 strikeout there. Gonsolin with a 4th strikeout there. So top of the third here. No one on base. 1 out. 40 pitches thrown for Gonsolin, though. If we can try and get him up to that 50 pitch marker in this inning, I would like that. I'd really like that because... Like I told you before, his stats-wise, he is very good after the first inning. That first inning, he's pretty poor. He gives up like 6.3 ERA. But after the first inning, he is pretty good. And it has like a 3 ERA or 2.6 ERA or something like that, which is pretty decent. Peterson, that'll be ball 1. At least he's been consistent with that one. Burst Ferry says, yeah, the Cubs gave Steve Bartman a ring after they won and had the W flag with Bartman over it. Yeah, good stuff. You know, good stuff. Because I believe he moved to Texas or something like that, didn't he? He moved elsewhere. Put it that way. So 1-0 count here. 1 out and on a base top of the third. Too high. So 2-0 count here. Jock Peterson. They know he can hit. Gonsolin. He obviously knows he can hit because Jock Peterson was at the Dodgers last season. He's been a Dodgers since 2014. 2014 to 2020, he was at the Dodgers, and then obviously came over because we needed someone to kind of replace Schwarber. He is a direct replacement somewhat, but Peterson's been doing good. But obviously, we spoke yesterday. It's a 3-0 count here to Peterson. Obviously, Schwarber's at like 21 home runs or some shit there at the Nats. Crazy. Washington not doing well as a team, but Kyle Schwarber having a bloody season there with his home runs. I think he's at 20 or 21. Something crazy. So top of the third there. 1 out. No one on base. 3-0 count. 238 average for Peterson so far. 0 for 1 in this season. That's strike 1. 3-1 count. 93 mile per hour fastball. Left edge of the zone. Probably bottom left corner you'd probably call that one. Probably bottom left corner there. He's 0 for 1 here. Let's see a 1 for 2. Let's just go. I don't even need a home run, my boy. I don't even need a home run. I would honestly leave this next one because I honestly think he'll throw a ball. I think he'll try and make him chase here. I'm going to say top right edge of the zone. But I'm going to say he just misses and it's going to be a fastball. And no, that was basically in the center. I'm wrong. Oh, no, he's going to be out. He's going to put up in the air and that will be... That's gone. I know he said strike 3. No, he's gone. So Chris Bryant, the man who hit the solo home run in the second at bat and the second pitch of the game, he hit a 414-footer. Woo! Second longest home run this season for personally himself, because I believe Shohei Ohtani hit a 458 slammer. Wow, I believe Ohtani today hit an absolute cracker as the leadoff hitter as well for the Angels, obviously. I believe he hit about 458. 458, it's just ridiculous. Alrighty, so Chrissy Bryant here at the plate. That's ball 1. 1-0 count here. 86 mile per hour breaking ball well and truly far side of the zone. Jared Choi says, is there a benchmark team at the moment? Yes, Padres. But then again, we beat the Padres. We beat the Padres at Wrigley Field. But the Padres absolutely. Chris Bryant swings at that one. That'll be a foul. So that'll be a 1-1 count here. That will be a 1-1 count here. Yeah, the Padres are there. Obviously, the White Sox are pretty good, but they're struggling at the moment. Cubs are definitely up there. Dodgers normally would be there. They're still, 44 and 31. Don't get me wrong. And we're 42 and 33. So we're definitely up there. But the Padres would be there. American League, there's kind of mix at the moment in the American League. But like the Mets are pretty good, but in the same sense, like that. Oh, you're full of shit. That's a strike, dude. That's well and truly too low. Why is he calling that against the Cubs all day today? That is low by about this much. And he's called that only against the Cubs today. There's been pitches in the exact same area thrown by the Cubs that have been called balls. That is some bullshit. So 2 outs here, no one on base, up on the third, 1-2 count, and that's too high and too far in there. Oh, I thought he was going to call a strikeout there. I was going to say, you made bullshit artist. But it will be a ball. So 2-2 count here. Midwest Sports says the first place Mets now ranked dead last in the majors in runs per game in MLB after the Pirates have scored 5 runs so far tonight. Jeez. Wow, okay. That's crazy. The Mets are still doing pretty good, aren't they? Aren't they pretty high up there? But they're not scoring. They weren't scoring as many runs at the beginning of the season, but they've started to pick it up, haven't they? Man, the Nats have been killing it lately. Like, they're not doing good in regards to their team, but they're getting a lot of runs, but they're just pitching must be pretty average. Midwest Sports is blind by it. Well, he's blind in regards to the Cubs, I guess, because the Dodgers got embarrassed yesterday by the Cubbies. He's probably trying to fix it up a little bit. And swing, Chris Bryant, deep center field, but he will get caught out there about 380 footer there. So, unfortunately, that will be all done there for the top of the third, and we go into the bottom of the third here where the Dodgers will come out to play. Now, guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget, if you do miss our streams, we will be streaming every day, but if you do miss our streams, we do have a second channel, BKR Clips, where I put the small little clips of the most important things we spoke about in that stream 2 times a day over on that channel. So, obviously, go and check that one out. The pinned comment in the chat is the link to that channel. Johnny Talau says, lol, the ref probably feels sorry for the Dodgers after yesterday. Absolutely. The Dodgers obviously got a nice little bit of a, a nice little bit of a smack on the bum, yesterday. Nice little bit of a smack yesterday by the Cubbies. But like I said, this is game 2 of a 4-game series. You can't get too ahead of yourselves too early. But as a Cubs fan, we came into this season, thinking that we were going to do well. We came into this season thinking we were really going to struggle. We're currently sitting at 42 and 33. You know what I'm saying? We're currently sitting at 42 and 33. We win this game, we're 43 and 33. A couple of games ago, probably about 3 weeks ago, we were sitting in 4th in the division, but still had a good record. And now we're about a couple of weeks later, and we're top of the division. If we win this game, we're top basically with the Brewers. We play the Brewers in a series. I think next week, actually, we'll obviously be streaming that. We'll obviously stream that one. But, yeah, look, I think that I think the Cubs are I'm happy to be here at this point because we did not expect this shit to happen. We did not expect to have a team that was going to actually compete this year. And we are competing. But I do worry about, obviously, long-term season-wise. Our starting pitchers aren't that great. Arrieta obviously struggles 50-50. Kyle Hendricks has been really tearing it up lately, but has the ability to be a bit bland. Zach Davies had a good game yesterday. Can he keep that up, though? Our starting pitchers aren't as good as our bullpen. And last year, it was our bullpen that was the one that was worrying. And the bullpen came through for us, and our starting pitchers weren't fantastic besides probably Yu Darvish, who obviously is now at the Padres. Hendricks was okay last year, not great. Who else did we have last year? Gee whiz. Who else did we have kind of pitching? Oh, we got Alzolay. Alzolay can be 50-50. He can be very good, but he's also very young. So you can't expect a great deal from Albert Alzolay. But look, I think with the Cubs this season, it really is about the fact that, wait a second. Oh, no. Yeah, shit me. The Dodgers up 2-1 here. Zach McKinstry will hit a solo home run out center field off the first pitch. First pitch solo home run out center field. McKinstry says boom, 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 and goes deep. So it will be 2-1 here to the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. Jake Arrieta just gives up a first pitch shalama. Ouch. That hurt. Midwest Sports says Washington Nationals are 4 games back. 4 games back. Jeez, okay. Okay. Bears Ferry says about the Nats, Kyle Schwarber has been carrying them. Yeah, I think he's at 20 or 21 home runs. Oh my God, that's going to be foul ball for Gonsolin. The number 8 batter too. Like, you're giving up a 4th home run this season for Zach McKinstry. First time since April 14 versus the Rockies. Against the shit now Rockies. Jake Arrieta against the Rockies. He's just given up this home run to some scrub who's on 4 home runs. You know, or 3 home runs. Oh my God, he's throwing something in the dirt that's not even caught by Contreras. So, gee whiz, Jake Arrieta, what are you doing to me, son? What are you doing to me? So 1-1 count here to Gonsolin. Johnny Talau. Is Jason Hayward and Zach Davies playing good today, in your opinion? Well, we haven't really seen. Well, Zach Davies is not pitching, firstly. He pitched yesterday. But Jason Hayward has only had 1 at bat, and I think he, flew out or something, a strikeout? I can't remember, but he hasn't done anything. So, but that sucks, man. That's a big hit down there. Oh, that's another foul there. So it'll be a 2-2 count there. He's tried to check his swing twice. That would have been a strike anyway, but the first one wouldn't have been a strike. But yeah. Bez Ferry says, about the bullpen, wasn't Ryan Tepera a former NBA player? I have no idea, my guy. I have no idea, but Tepera has been fantastic. Tepera has been fantastic for the Cubbies this season and last season. I told you in the streams last year, I love Ryan Tepera. He's one of my favourite pitchers in regards to the Cubbies. He struggled in his last couple of games, but yesterday, obviously, he was fantastic. So full count here to Gonsolin. Why are we giving a full count to the pitcher? And that's going to be foul. So they'll be outside. That would have been a ball. And that would have been a walk, but luckily he does hit that one. That would be a foul, so the Cubbies will still have no one out here. Midwest Sports says, at least it's only a solo homer. Absolutely, absolutely. At least it's only a solo homer, but in the same sense, like, we're giving up a home run there to someone with 3 home runs in the season. Oh, now we're giving up a walk to the pitcher. Now we're giving up a walk to the pitcher. We had a 1 and 2 count, and now we're giving him a walk. We're giving him a free little buddy on baser, and now we're getting to the start of the lineup with Mookie Betts, who hasn't had a hit yet, but in the same sense, gee whiz. Gee whiz. What is going on here? The Dodgers obviously do play the Giants coming up as well after this series. That is a massive rivalry, probably the number 2 or 3. You can argue, obviously, number 1 rivalry in baseball is Red Sox-Yankees. Number 2, number 3, you can debate between either the Dodgers and the Giants or the Cardinals and the Cubbies. Personally, for me, obviously, Cardinals and Cubbies, but Giants and Dodgers hate each other. They hate each other. So man on first here, no one out, and strike 1. Boop. Ante Olivari says, Red Sox just beat the Yankees 5-3. That's made my day. Gee whiz, there you go. The Red Sox are really surprising this year. They're really surprising. Obviously, they were like last year. I think they came 3rd last overall in the entire Major League Baseball. And this year, they're really high up there. Like, they start off this season killer. I don't know how they're going right this second, but obviously the Yankees are struggling this year as well. Oh, up in the air from Mookie Betts, and that should be an out there. That should be an easy out. We got that shit. Ian Happ's got that from second base, and easy days there. So that is gone. So 1 out here, and the double play ball could get us out of this inning without giving up more than just the 1 run. Stevie C. Money says, hey, Blaze, what's good? Well, it's not good right now, mate, because the Dodgers are up 2-1 here, and the Cubbies, they still struggling for hits, to be completely honest with you, brother. But in the same sense, I hope this is just a good game yesterday. Because yesterday, we obviously got a very nice win. A very nice combined no-hitter. But in the same sense, this is a 4-game series. And you can't get ahead of yourself too early. Especially after we did struggle against the Mets. We did struggle against the Indians besides 1 game. And we did struggle against the Marlins. Yeah. You don't want to be struggling against the Marlins. So man on first here. 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 of the Dodgers. Max Muncy at the plate. And struck 1 right down the center. 88 mile per hour, showing it. So 0-1 count here. Korea versus Jake Arrieta for Max Muncy. 4 from 11 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 2 walks. You can't complain with that one. You can't complain with that for a Korea. 4 from 11, that's basically 50% he's hitting, roughly. Not really, kind of. You know, it's probably like 43% or 42% or some shit. So 0 for 1 here today for Muncy. 261 average. That's up in the air. Should be out center field. And it is out at center field. Ortega will have that one very, very easy. So 2 out here. Just 1 more to get us out here of a bit of a dodgy inning. Hello, Jack Mills. How you doing? Sorry, guys. So Justin Turner will come up here. He's had a pretty good season in regards to his average. I think he's at about 269 or something like that. Bottom of the 3rd here. 2 outs, man on first. As long as he doesn't hit a home run, I'll bloody take it. Because he's at 282, sorry. So even better than I said. 12 home runs and 39 RBIs. 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. So he's not had a fantastic little start here in this game. But in the same sense, we're only into the 3rd here. So let's see how he goes. Midwest Sports says, man walking the pitcher. I know, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun. Well, it's a fun time being a Cubbies fan when Jake Arrieta's at the mound because you never know what you're going to get. So Arrieta here throws the first one, and that's going to be strike number 1. So 0-1 counter, 88 mile per hour, sorry. And it's a bit of a slider there. Bit of a slider to the edge of the zone, far edge of the zone. So 2 outs here, man on first, bottom of the third, 0-1 count. Come on, Arrieta. Let's get out of this inning and let's move it on. Let's move it and let's groove it. Arrieta throws, and that's well and truly too wide there, 90 mile per hour one, and that was nowhere near the zone. So it'll be a 1-1 count here. Don't tell us, are you streaming anything else today? No, I don't think there's anything else really on today. You know, there might be a rugby game on tonight, but besides that, there's nothing really on today because obviously the NRL is not on this weekend because Origin weekend, and there is AFL, but we haven't really been doing AFL this season, so there's no point just do a couple of games randomly. And Arrieta throws that one in. Please get us Jason Hayward. No! That might actually be a score. Here. No, it's going to say a third. Hopefully say a third. Please say a third, say a third, say a third, say a third. Okay, so we will say a third. So a man on second and a man on third. That will be a double there from Justin Turner down right field. Oh, geez. This is getting spicy now for the Dodgers. And who do they have come up next? I think it might be Cody Bellinger, actually. Oh, that's not a good looker. That's not a good looker here. So Jake Arrieta not having a good inning here. And Jason Hayward, unfortunately, he'll stop a run there, though. He'll at least stop the man scoring from first. But man on second, man on third, 2 outs here. 42 pitches thrown from Arrieta. And I am nervous with Cody Bellinger coming to the plate. Gooseberg says, hello, mate. How we doing here today? The guy says, can you do a Euro live stream? We'll see how we go. Actually, is there games on? There will be games on tonight, so maybe. We'll see how we go. Mackenzie Porter says, can it be home run or caught? That's not a home run or caught. That's just a hit down the right field there. So, you know, they will be up 2-1 here. They haven't obviously scored a run from these two runners just yet, but it is nerve-wracking times. Man on second, man on third here, and Cody Bellinger, the man to come to the plate. That is not one you want to look at. Germany, England. Jeez, that could be a big one. And strike one. You shut your damn well mouth. That's not a strike. You shut your damn well mouth. That's not a strike. That ball is fully in the zone there. You absolute moron. So it's 1-0 count here. 1-0 count to Bellinger, but it should be an 0-1 count because the umpire is a moron. That was clearly the whole ball was literally in the damn well zone just then. So 2 outs here, man on second and man on third. You don't want to give Cody Bellinger any kind of hope because he is an ex-MVP. He knows how to hit a home run. Well and truly too wide there, but we're 2-0 count. You know, I wouldn't even necessarily say no to a bases loaded here to get Bellinger off. And obviously, you know, bases loaded, we bring on, I think, Gav. I prefer to go up against Lux than I would against Bellinger. So 2-0 count here. I'm just saying, I don't want that to happen. I'd rather strike out Bellinger or catch him out with a fly out. But in the same sense, I wouldn't say no to obviously Lux coming up and then having a nice little at bat with him instead of Bellinger, who we definitely know is dangerous. Arrieta, that's another ball. It's a 3-0 count. We are going to probably walk him here. Aiden Hammond says, who do you support? Buddy, look at me, buddy. Get the Cubbies hat on. I got me kiss it goodbyes shirt on, buddy. Who do you think I support, mate? So it will be a walk, a 4-ball walk there, and Bellinger will load the bases. 2 outs here, bases loaded for the Dodgers. Arrieta, please get him out, mate. This has been a terrible inning for you. This has been an absolutely terrible inning for Arrieta. This has been a terrible inning here for Arrieta. Jared Troy says, can they challenge calls in baseball? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You can challenge calls all the time. You can challenge calls all the time, especially in regards to like if you've thrown someone out at first or second or third, you know, or it's a, you know, there's a lot of places you can challenge realistically. Midwest Sports says, oh boy, you got to be careful. We do have to be careful here, but in the same sense, I would rather not face Bellinger with man on second and man on third because he could easily hit a 3-run home run. I'm a lot more comfortable with the bases loaded and Bellinger on first compared to what I was with Bellinger at the plate. But yes, you've obviously got to be careful here because I think it is Gavin Lux who comes up, and I think he has hit a couple of grand slams this year. I think I was told yesterday by Josh Hayes, a Dodgers fan on the channel, that he has hit 2 home runs. It's actually Will Smith. Oh, he's actually hit 9 home runs this year, 267 average and 27 RBIs. That's actually probably not ideal, but I'd still prefer to go up against him as a batter than I would against Bellinger. But Arrieta is making me nervous right now, and that's a all right, let's get out of trouble here. 80 mile per hour breaking ball in the center of the zone, 0-1 count. Come on, Jakey Arrieta. Boom, boom, come on, Jakey Arrieta. Jared Troy says, how many outs in this inning? There's only 3 outs every single inning, man. There's no just this inning, just every... Oh, this inning right now, there's 2 outs right now. So it says it here. So the live score plus obviously how many outs there are is actually below us as well. So bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom third. Smith hits it. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Jeez, every time you hear a connection with the ball, you're just like, oh, shit, here we go. But that will be a foul there, so it is an 0-2 count here. Jake Arrieta, 1 pitch away from trying to get out of his inning without being too hardly scathed. But a 267 average. Why are they booing right now? So an 0-2 count here. Full bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Will Smith here at the plate, 0 for 1 today's game with a 267 average. Come on, Jake Arrieta, get him out. Ah, Smith, you dodgy man. He will slow the play up here. I think Jake Arrieta just wants to get through this inning, but I don't feel like Jake Arrieta. I think Jake Arrieta is probably going to throw this one wide. I don't think he's going to throw this in the zone, but if he does, then Smith is probably going to hit it. So I really hope he doesn't throw this one in the zone. Please don't throw it in the zone. Ba-dum. 0-2 count here, 267 average for Will Smith. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Too wide. I told you he wasn't throwing in the zone there. So it'll be 90 mile per hour, and there'll be a slider well and truly outside the zone. So 1-2 count. 2 outs, bases loaded. Johnny Talas's baseball very complicated like cricket. Cricket's not complicated at all. Cricket is actually very simple. Cricket's actually very simple to understand. But baseball is incredibly complicated. Absolutely. Incredibly structured, incredibly complicated, and a lot of different factors that go into the game. So 2-1 is the score here. Bases low for the Dodgers. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Bottom of the third. 267 average for Will Smith. Here we go, Arrieta. Come on. Strike him out. Strike him out. Too low. So 2-2 count here. 2-2 count here. Best Ferry says they're probably booing the umpire. Maybe. But in the same sense, I wouldn't understand why, because both those strikes were strikes and both those balls were balls. But, I'm always here for a bit of umpire bashing, so, get around it. Midwest Sports says they boo because Jake stepped off the mound. Oh, okay, fair enough. So, bases loaded here, 2 outs, 2-2 count, bottom of the third. Come on, Jake, finish it up. And Will Smith will back himself away and slow this play down again. He knows it's a big moment in this game. Bottom of the third, bases loaded. This is one of the biggest moments you're going to find in this game. If they can break it apart now, it actually might get scary. It actually might get really scary for the Cubbies if they can break it apart now. So Jake Arrieta throws this one, and that's going to be... Yes! Oh, my God! The plays of dreams by Ian Happ. Oh my God. Oh, my God. Ian Happ saves the bacon. He saves all the bacon. And luckily, we will be going home with some bacon today because that was a great play there at second base by Ian Happ to stop that one from going and driving through there for the Dodgers. We will get out of that third inning and it will stay at 2-1 here for the Dodgers. But gee whiz, that was heart-pumping stuff there, baby. That was heart-pumping stuff there. But guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. We move into the fourth. The Dodgers obviously did score in the second and the third. The Cubbies obviously hit that Chris Bryant home run in the first. So now we go into the fourth and hopefully the Cubbies can tie it up. Midwest Sports says, Ian Happ, thank God. Ian Happ, he is a man of dreams out there at second base right now. He saved our bacon completely. And trust me when I say I wanted some bacon. And trust me when I say we're getting some damn well bacon after that one. But who comes up here for the Cubs? I can't remember who actually will be up here. I think Arrieta was the last one. No, it will be Javi Baez will come up. So Javi Baez will lead off here. Rizzo. And then we do have Contreras right on after that. So a pretty good lineup there. Pretty good 3 men to come straight on up here for the Cubs. Jared Choi says, what? That was a get out of jail card. Absolutely, that was a get out of jail card. That was absolutely a get out of jail card, my friend. Viking Jerome says, go the Doyers. I'm assuming you're saying Dodgers, but you made a mistake, my friend. You made a mistake. They are not the Doyers, and if you're going to call them the Doyers, then maybe you might actually be insulting them. I don't even know right now, buddy. Jeez. Midwest Sports says, Javi Bomb, please, mate. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Baez, just like we saw yesterday. He's going to kiss it goodbyes. Mackenzie Boy says, can you do the stream about soccer, please? Well, this is a baseball game, so it's very difficult to do a stream about football or soccer when obviously we're streaming a baseball game right now. This is, Cubbies and Dodgers, not Man City, Man United, you know what I'm saying? So, bit of a difficult one, but we might do a Euros stream tonight. Between, I think it was Germany and England, I think it was that someone was saying. That'll be a massive game. Gee whiz. But let me know how you think this game's going to go here, guys. Obviously, we're still very early here. Arrieta's starting to show a bit of shakiness, which does worry me. It does worry me, but in the same sense, our hitting needs to get back on form. We are still struggling with our hitting as a team. Our team still struggles with hitting. It's not just about the pitching for the Cubs. It is about the hitting. The pitching is actually relatively decent, considering where we were last year. But our starting pitching is what struggles, and that's why it was so amazing to see Zach Davies get that combined no-hitter yesterday. Burst Ferry says, oh my God, the Padres are destroying the D-backs 6-3 in the second. 6-3 in the second. Wowee. The second, they've already hit 6 runs. What, is there a grand slam there? Are they slam Diego Padres again today? What's going on there? So, Gonsolin's going to be back onto the mound. And I believe we're going to be seeing Harvey Byers coming up here to the plate. Charlie Barnes says, what sport is this? This is baseball, my man. This is the Chicago Cubs going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers, obviously the World Series champions in 2020, but they weren't the World Series champions yesterday, as we know hit them. Viking Jerome says, Skull, Vikings, and Dodgers. But a Minnesota fan. Getting around a bit of Minnesota. And also the dog. What are you doing going around? Are you from Minnesota or are you from LA? Which one? Why, buddy? That's a long distance between the two. There's a long distance between the two. If you're from America, why you don't? I'm not complaining. I'm not saying I'm not having a go. I'm just saying, like, why are you a Vikings fan and a Dodgers fan if you're from America? Midwest Sports says the Indians blew another 3-1 lead again tonight. Jeez, the Indians are struggling this year. And that's why it was really frustrating. That's why it was really frustrating for the Cubs to lose that first game of the series 4-0. It was a 2-game back-to-back, but in the same sense. By the way, guys, I feel like we're having a bit of internet troubles right now, but we are still sticking on. We will be here for the whole game, so obviously don't jump off if they are having internet troubles, because I'll still be here the whole game. Also, don't forget, I will be streaming every Cubs game, but if there's a 4:20 a.m. game for me, I probably won't be streaming that game, but I will still stream a National League Central game that day, so we can talk about that Cubs game, whilst also streaming a baseball game that day. But yeah, obviously, yeah, if the Cubbies are a 4:20 a.m. game for me, which is the 1:20 p.m. games for you guys in Chicago, have a guy swings, and that'll be a foul, 92 mile per hour. Viking Jerome says, I'm Californian, but love the Minnesota Vikings. Well, good on you, mate. Obviously, then you definitely have relations with Chicago then, outside of just baseball, with the Minnesota Vikings and the Bears being nice little rivals there. But, you know, Vikings, I don't know how they're going to go this year. Vikings are really up and down. Every single year, they're so up and down. But they do have the ability to be good. They're just not the same good defensive team as they used to be. That's going to be ball one there for Harvey Byers. Donatello says, I think it will be close, but the Cubbies will sneak the win in the end. I would love to see that, mate. Our bullpen should be good. So the point of the matter is that their bullpen, the Dodgers bullpen, is not that great. The bullpen for the Dodgers isn't that great. Cubs bullpen is one of the best in baseball. I think that if we can get to the bullpen and keep it to a 1-run lead to the Dodgers, or even a 2-run lead, I still think the Cubs can win this game. And that's going to be ball. So 2-1 count here, 87 mile per hour into the dirt. Viking Drums going to love the Dodgers. Yeah, good on you, mate. Well, obviously the Dodgers, you know, they had a bit of a long drought, but last year they finally got the nice little victory. But unfortunately, yesterday wasn't a great day for your Dodgers, boys. Unfortunately, it wasn't a great day for the Dodgers, boys. And that series against the Padres as well. Jeez, they got swept 0-3 against San Diego. And swing! Oh, that could have been gone. That's a painful one to watch. That could have been gone there, but Harvey will miss that one. 2-2 count. Bears Furry says no grand slams, but 2 home runs for Tatis. Oh, he's just bloody so good, mate. Him and Shohei Ohtani right now are really the faces of baseball. It's just incredible. You know, Mike Trout used to be, obviously, he's a fantastic batter and a fantastic outfielder, but realistically, the faces of baseball right now is Shohei Ohtani and Fernando Tatis, and it's so good to see that they're both in that same area with the Padres and the Angels, obviously. So 2-2 count here, top of the 4th. Leading off here, Harvey Byers. Come on, Harvey Byers. Bump, bump. Come on, Harvey Byers. Bump, bump. And swing and a miss. Another one that could have gone, but another one that makes him gone instead. It will be strikeout number 5, I believe, for Gonsolin. It is strikeout number 5. So unfortunately, look at this one. It just drops that little bit too low, and he just can't get that one just there. Johnny Talau says, do you street man NFL? Absolutely, mate. I will be. Ante Olivares says, Ohtani or Tatis will more than likely win the MVP. I feel like you have to give it to Ohtani. I do. I feel like you have to give it to Ohtani at this point, because not only is he one of the best pitchers in baseball, but he's also absolutely crushing the ball in regards to leading off. He hit 458-footer today or some shit. He hit 458-footer today, leading off, and he's one of the highest. He's got most. Oh, wow. It was a bad pitch there from Gonsolin. It will be ball number 1 to Anthony Rizzo. But you know, not only is he killing it and crushing it in regards to his main delivery of being a pitcher, but his leading off has just been second to none. So, for me, Fernando Tatis is such a bang player, and he's so good defensively, and he's also so good in regards to his batting. But, man, I just have to give it to Shohei Ohtani. He's just an incredible player on both sides of the ball. But that's going to be a 2-0 count here to the Riz. Midwest was just a bit outside, just a little bit, only about 20 yards, but it was close enough. 19 yards in, it might have been maybe called a strike. Bears Ferry says, speaking of Tatis Jr., he won't be in the home run derby, but Ohtani will. You have to give the MVP to Ohtani at this point. There's just no way. He is the hype man. I love Tatis, but gee whiz. Also, mind you, White Sox fans, how you doing in regards to Tatis doing so well when he's used to be for you? But 3-0 count here to Anthony Rizzo. 252 average here for the Riz this season. You know, a bit of an okay. You know, it's average. It's an average. It's an average. Put it that way. But I like it from the wrist. I don't mind it. I would love to see him getting up to about the 270, 280. But 4-0 walk. Woo! We'll take that too, though, baby. We'll get you on base. You know, we don't need a hit. We'll just walk there. You know, what do you think this is? A bit of baseball where we have to hit the ball? No, bullshit, mate. We're just going to walk straight there. And you're not going to say nothing about it because you just gave me that easy little walk here. But guys, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. We are still trying to grow our baseball audience. Obviously, we have 10,000 subscribers, but a lot of those are Australian sports. So if you are new around here, definitely obviously go and hit that subscribe button because we love our baseball here and you'll see baseball content every single day here. Viking Jerome says, first time here. What country are you from? I'm from Australia, man. I'm Gold Coaster. Well, I'm in Sydney right now. I'm stuck in Sydney because of the pandemic. But I'm from the Gold Coast in Australia. But I fell in love with this sport when I went to Chicago back in 2018. Absolutely fell in love with this sport, man. Absolutely. So man on first here, 1 out, top of the fourth. 2-1 is the score to the Dodgers. That's too high. Bullshit. He's been calling that shit as a ball all goddamn day. He's going to call that as a strike. You're shitting me. So 0-1 count here to Wilson Contreras. This ump is so damn well shithouse today. He is shouting. Midwest Sports says, Wilson Contreras better not chase. Well, what do you do at this point? Like, you've obviously been given a bad call there, and that's a strike. You can't get any more of a strike than that. So that is just literally center of the zone. You may as well call that one a ball, though, there, umpire, because you've been that inconsistent today that was close to a ball. I have seen a few pitches like that over time that have actually been called balls, which is crazy. But man on first here, 1 out, 0-2 count, 237 average here, 0 for 1 for Contreras. Well, too wide there. That's just about 30 yards out of the zone there. So 86 mile per hour, no hope of pitch there, and it was well and truly outside the zone. But Viking Jerome, I still hope you enjoy this stream, despite the fact that obviously you are a Dodgers fan. But we will be probably doing a couple of Vikings games this season for the NFL. I love to do a majority of the NL, the NL North, the North. I love the NFC North. Sorry, I love the North, so I'll be definitely going a lot of the streams. Whether it be, I'm not a big fan of Packers, but in the same sense, I don't mind doing a Packers stream here and there. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of those. I'm personally a Lions fan, but that was because before I went to Chicago, I fell in love with Detroit probably about 2012. Not the swing and a subby strikeout. It's just very similar to my team here in Australia, the Detroit Lions, unfortunately. It is, unfortunately. I am very unfortunate. But in the same sense, I do have a massive soft spot there for the Bears as well, because of my love for Chicago. But that'll be strikeout number 6. Strikeout number 6 there for the Cubbies. Contreras is gone. And Gonsolin with his 6th strikeout. Jeez, he's having a nice little strikeout game here. Like I said, that first inning, he's always very good. But then after that first inning, Gonsolin the first inning, he's always very bad. And then after that first inning, he's really good. So we just need to get through to the bullpen at this rate. So Ian Happy is everyone with a foul out in the second. Man on first, still 2 outs. Too low in the dirt. Let's get Riz moving around. Bears Ferry says, didn't you mention yesterday that you were meant to go to the Cubs game where Contreras walked it off in the 19th or 18th and you didn't go because the weather was bad? Yeah, mate. Yeah. So I was staying about, I don't know if you know Flossmoor, which is well and truly south. It's close to Indiana, right? Well and truly south of Chicago downtown. It was pouring down rain 1 second, too high. So that'll be a ball. 2-0 count here to Ian Happ. It was pouring down rain and I was like, nah, it's too cold. It's raining. I've been to plenty of cold games. That game against the Diamondbacks was freezing that I went to. Like, shit, man. Like, you can go and see my vlogs. The vlogs show you how cold that was, right? 1 second. 2-0 count here to Ian Happ. Man on first, 181 average for Happ this season. Not great, but let's see him get a nice little bing, bang, boom home run right now. 2 outs. Happ he's going to call that one a strike. Fair enough, but he had called us as a ball just before for that. But yeah, I was meant to go to that game. I watched it, obviously, at home in a nice warmth. It was beautiful. Thank you very much to someone to subscribe, but unfortunately, that's not in front, is it? Damn it. I gotta believe the subscribe thing comes up here, but damn it. Let me just move that across there. Beautiful. There we go. Alrighty. What's going on here with my stream? Okay, so it's a 2-1 count here to Ian Happ. Come on, Happy. 2-2 count now. 68 pitches thrown so far for Gonsolin. Aiden Hammond says, how many sports do you watch? Literally every sport, pretty much, bro. Literally pretty much every sport. All right, Johnny Talau, have a good one, mate. If you guys are following me on my Instagram, I went crazy with that Contreras home run, though. Why are you swinging? Why are you swinging, Hap? Why are you swinging, son? Why are you swinging at that? So that will be strikeout there. So it'll be number 7 strikeout for Gonsolin. Jeez, our hitting today has struggled besides that Javi Baez sweeper-deeper down left center field. So it will stay here at 2-1 lead to the Dodgers going into the bottom of the 4th. Obviously, we're still very early in today's game, so we've got a long way to go here, guys. But if you are enjoying it, slap it up with a thumbs up and obviously subscribe. But let us know in the chat who you think is going to win today, who you're going for. Doesn't matter if you're a Dodgers fan, as long as you're having a good time, as long as you're here having a chat and just having a bit of a kickback session, watching some mighty fine baseball, because these are 2 damn well good teams in baseball right now. You know, you can't look at a record like 42-33 and 44-31 without respecting that both teams are looking pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? They're looking both pretty good, so you got to respect that. You got to damn well respect that. Midwest Sports is the umpire strike zone. It's not great, mate. The umpire strike zone is pretty all over the shop, to be completely honest with you. Midwest Sports says the umpire has a strike zone bigger than my fence. Well, the thing is, it's only for the Cubs, though. It's only for the Cubs. He's not doing the same shit for the Dodgers. He's allowing this kind of shit for the Dodgers, but he's giving us the bullshit calls to the Cubs. I don't get it. Bez Ferry says the umpire is bad. Seems like he needs to go back to the minor league and umpire. But he's been so far wide for all Cubs, but for the Dodgers, he's been letting them off in every single aspect. It doesn't make any sense. Jared Troy says this game's going for 7 innings or 9 innings. So 9 innings is a baseball game, but 7 innings is only when it's a back-to-back on the same day, because they've had to postpone or there's been like pandemic stuff that's going on that obviously prevents a game being played, so they have to push it together, and then they play 2 games the same day. That's the only time you'll see a 7-inning. Sorry, you'll see 2 7-inning games in a row. Last year, pretty much all games ended up being 7 innings. Last season, man, because of the pandemic preventing, Pittsburgh from playing quite a lot. St. Louis was unfortunately hit with the pandemic quite severely. The Phillies were. There was a lot of 7-inning games last year because it had to be condensed into one day for 2 games. But baseball is a 9-inning game. Manta Racist says, go the Dodgers. Get right, Dodgers. Not doing too bad right now. We kept the Cubbies to 1 hit. Still 1 hit more than the Dodgers got yesterday. But in the same sense, the Dodgers doing pretty well right now on the pitching. But then again, the Cubbies just going back to their normal ways of struggling at the bat. And that's going to be a foul for Gavin Lux. So an 0-1 count here for Gavin Lux. Ground out in second. 235 average this season with 6 home runs and 32 RBIs. Mackenzie Porter says, if you want to know about soccer, it'll be England Soccer Grand Final soon. What? Firstly, football. Secondly, it's not the England Grand Final, it's the Euros. And also, the final is ages away. The final is still like 2 weeks away. And it's not a grand... a couple of things with that comment that's wrong, but I'll correct you. It's all good. All in good fun. So, 1-1 count here for Gavin Lux. Jake Arrieta still at the mound. Bit dodgy. But he will throw that one, and they'll be well too wide there. So we a 1-1 count here. Sorry, 2-1 count here. 2-1 count here. Apparently that yesterday was the 7th no-hitter across baseball this year, though. That's crazy. And that was the first ever combined no-hitter in baseball for the Cubs in franchise history. Oh, swing foul. 2-2 count. Bears Ferry says, this ump seems like he's biased and rigged. Well, it doesn't make any sense to me how he's calling a lot of these balls strikes for the Cubs, but balls for the Dodgers. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The bottom edge of the zone, he's been calling this outside for the Cubs. He's been calling that against them as a strike. But he's been calling this for the Dodgers as a ball. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's been consistent in regards to where he's been wrong. He's been consistently wrong in regards to where his zone is. That is a ball. So 3-2 count here, full count to Gavin Lux. It's frustrating, Yesterday, I thought the umpire was pretty decent. Made a few mistakes here and there, but in the same sense, if there's an umpire who makes a few mistakes, you don't really complain. But when you're seeing through the 4th, you're seeing as many consistently bad calls in the same areas called wrong and only in favour of one team, you then start to question it in baseball. So, bottom of the 4th in, leading off, swing and a miss. Oh, strike number 2 for Jake Arrieta, and strikeout number 2, for Jake Arrieta, and that will be gone. Gavin Lux, get your face out of here. Get all out of here. Nah. Get out of here, son. Get out of here. So, next up, we're going to be going into, I think it's the number 8 batter. I can't remember his name. He hit the home run before against us. Bears Ferry says, what's crazy? I saw some Brewers fan argue at the Cubs no-hitter yesterday saying it doesn't count. Why? What was his argument? What was his argument? Oh, AJ Pollock's in here. Oh, that's gone straight out to left field. Oh, it's going to drop in. damn it. That's going to be... Oh, he's going to go for the double. He's going for the double. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. Oh, bad throw. He'll get a double. Damn it. Damn it. I don't understand what their argument is for that no-hitter yesterday not counting. What's their argument, mate? Well, what would be their argument? Okay, cool, Brewers fans. Like what? You think there were no-hitters not counted? Well, cool. We still won. We still won 4-0. Forget the no-hitter. Like, realistically, I don't really overall give a shit too much about the no-hitter. Like, obviously, it's fantastic to watch and stuff like that, but overall, I just want to win. You know, but, what could you possibly argue to say that wasn't a real no-hitter and doesn't count? So 57 pitches thrown so far for the Cubbies. Jake Arrieta. He'll probably go for another... He'll probably go at the end of the fifth, to be honest with you. He's been okay. He's not been great. Especially in that third inning. Jeez. Oh, and he's going to call that as a ball because he's a dog of an umpire. Jeez, that was a nice hit there from McKinstry. So this is McKinstry here at the plate. I didn't even realize AJ Pollock was playing. I didn't even see him come to bat at first. Has he been brought in or something? At 7? I don't know. So man on second here, 1-0 count. 1 out. The double play off right now. And swing and miss. 1-1 count. Swing a ding ding. Miss a riss. So 59 pitches thrown so far for Arrieta. Obviously they do have Gonsolin coming up here for the Dodgers right on after as the number 9. Because they won't take him out probably till about the 6th or the 7th. I think his pitch count's pretty good, actually. No, it's not, actually. It's opposite. I think it's like 70 pitches already so far. So, man on second here. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Johnny Talau says, lol, my mum's a Dodgers fan. She threw the TV out yesterday because of the loss, but when I told her there were more games, she was silent for the whole trip home. Well, there you go, mate. But, yeah, obviously it's a 4-game series, and it's 162 games in the season, and they're looking pretty good at 44-31, so you wouldn't be too upset about that result. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, no hit, and also got swept against the Padres for a 4-games losing streak. If they lose this game, they're on a 5-game losing streak. And to 2 teams they don't want to be losing to, because there'll be 2 teams in the playoffs, you know, the Cubs and also obviously the Padres, especially the Padres who are in that division too. But don't forget, the San Francisco Giants right now are actually leading the division. San Francisco Giants are killing it. The Giants are actually leading the division over there in the National League West. So, it's crazy to think that Padres and Dodgers are actually Padres are second and the Dodgers are third. But man on second here, 1-2 count, 1 out. Solo home run from McKinstry in the second, I believe it was. Swing! And that's going to be a foul. He hits it into himself there, so it will be a 1-2 count here still. Mackenzie put us this water plate. The Dodgers are going to win, man. What? That comment doesn't even make sense. Bears Ferry says his argument was that combined hitters are not no-hitters and said this is a Mickey Mouse no-hitter that does not count in my book and should not count in yours. Yeah, but tell him that he's never won a World Series and to shut his mouth. So man on second here, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 1-2 count, 61 pitches. Can you ask him how many times the Brewers have even no-hit or combined no-hit in their entire history? Oh, that's a ball. So it'll be staying at a 2-2 count here for McKinstry. Actually, that'd be interesting. How many times have the Brewers got no-hits? Or, like, obviously they haven't won a World Series, but, like, how many times have they... Actually, have they won a World Series? Have they won a World Series, the Brewers? Obviously, it hasn't been in the last 20 years, but it might be like 50 years ago or something like that. I don't even know. When have the Brewers won a World Series? So, man on second here, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 2-2 count into McKinstry, 2 high, 2 in, 3-2 count, full count to McKinstry. I would not like him to get on base here. I don't want to see him get on base. No, I don't want to see him on base. No. So full count here, 63 pitches thrown. Midwest Sports says the Brewers fans made a whole paragraph on why it's not a count as a no-hitter on Twitter. Why are Brewers fans so salty right now? Like, their team's doing well. Why don't you focus on how good your team is doing? Swing and a miss. Get your ass out my face. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strikeout number 3 for Jay Arrieta. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th with man on second. Score still stays at 2-1 to the Dodgers. Buddy, Brewers fans, mate. Give it a rest, son. Well, what's wrong, Brewers fans? You're top of the division right now. If we lose this game, the Brewers are top of the division. So, 64 pitches thrown here for Arrieta. I just don't understand why they're so focused on us. Alright, man. The only reason they're so salty is more than likely because we did jump them back to the top of the division. And then, realistically, the no-hitter doesn't matter because we still won the game and jumped them into the top of the division. You know what I'm saying? Bears Ferry says someone responded with the Cubs have more no hitters in the Brewers ballpark than the Cubs do. What? With the Cubs have more no hitters in the Brewers park than the Brewers do. Yeah, fair enough. Well, there you go. The Cubs have more no hitters in Brewers Park in Miller Park than than the Brewers. That's funny. That's a good one. Midwest Sports says the Brewers haven't won the World Series. Yeah, there you go. I just didn't know because obviously I know. Actually, I watched a video yesterday of the last I think 25 World Series endings, and obviously it's filled with a lot of Yankees and a lot of Red Sox and a lot of Giants. Cubbies in 2016, Cardinals as well. So it's actually been a lot of repeat winners. Obviously, no one won in 2018. And then 2019 was the Nats, and then 2020 obviously was, or was it 2018 was the Nats? Was it 2017 that nobody won? Can't remember. So 1-0 count here to the pitcher Gonsolin. There's 2 outs here. Surely we get through this. Don't walk him. Don't walk him again. We've already walked him once. Don't walk him again. Oh, Steven Souza Jr. They're taking Gonsolin out. They're taking Gonsolin out. He was doing fantastic. Why is Souza Jr. being pitch hit here? Why'd they take Gonsolin out? He was only at like 65, 70 pitches. And he's been doing well through 4. We've only got 1 hit in this game. I don't understand. I don't get it. Midwest Sports is the Atlanta Braves have the Milwaukee Braves title. Oh, that's painful. Down the line. Easy days. Throw him out at first, hubby. Boom! By clap, baby. Boom, boom. So that's gone. No runs in the inning. And Jake Arrieta will get through that one unscathed. So that is going to be the end of the 4th, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. It says Tony Gonsolin's pitching, but obviously he's not because that was Steven Souza Jr. who just pinch hit for Gonsolin just now. So I wonder who's going to be coming in. Bears Ferry says that Steven Souza Jr. wasn't he the Cubs last season? Yes, mate, he was. Never did well for us. Was always a bit of a liability in regards to coming out there, and I never really expected him to get a hit. But in the same sense, you know, he is at the Dodgers, and he didn't do well for him yesterday, and he obviously didn't get a hit today as well. So, yeah, I find it quite odd, but yeah, no, he's at the Dodgers now, mate. He's at the Dodgers. But I believe Jason Hayward is going to be coming up here. He actually got a walk before, I just realised. So Jason Hayward's been very good in this series so far. I think he's got 2 or 3 walks so far in this series. He's got, I think, 2 hits in the series already. So Jason Hayward's actually doing pretty well in regards to his at-bats against the Dodgers, which is something you wouldn't expect considering how he's been so far this season. You wouldn't expect it. But yeah, geez, Milwaukee Brewers fans so salty, man. That's so salty. I think we played them coming up. I think we're about to come and play them soon up. Midwest Sports says Tony Gonsolin was supposed to throw 50 to 60 pitches tonight. Well, there you go. Well, he did. He threw 50 to 60 pitches tonight, but gee whiz, he was doing really well. I didn't see his arm looking like it was tiring. I thought that he was still continuing on, and I think he was. I thought he was still pumping along, and I think it was early. To be honest with you, I think it was quite early. Viking Drum says I think the Lions can beat the Bears this season. Go on, Detroit, baby. Let's go, Jared Goff. Jeez, what a rando signing. But the same sense, obviously, yeah, it does suck to lose Matty Stafford. Probably wasted a lot of his career with us, to be completely honest with you. Detroit is a very disappointing franchise in every aspect of the word. But in the same sense, you know, get around him. Moe Plays, go LA. No, Moe Plays. No. That is horrific of a comment. Gee whiz, how dare you say something so obscene? Jeez, that is crazy, my friend. But the Cubbies are unfortunately down 2-1 right now, going into the top of the 5th. And I think they definitely pinch hit here. So I'm trying to figure out who is their pitcher right now. So Gonzalez comes out here. I'm not seeing Gonzalez this season, but he's had 31 games with a record of 3-0. Jeez, he's had a good season. 2.25 ERA with a 24 innings, 22 strikeouts, and 13 walks. 1 home run allowed, an opponent average of 186. So they're bringing out the big guns here. They want this win. They want to bounce back after yesterday's embarrassment. So they're bringing out Victor Gonzalez for the Dodgers here at the top of the 5th. And we do have, we're kind of towards the back end of our order right now with Jason Hayward leading off. Then we would have Ortega and then our pitcher, obviously, which is Jake Arrieta. If we keep Jake Arrieta in, obviously, which I don't necessarily believe we should, but in the same sense, we'll see how we go. Mackenzie Porter says, I reckon Dodgers 10, Chicago 3. That's the stupid comment. But we're not going to see 13 runs in this game. We're just not going to see 13 runs in this game at this point. We're just not seeing 13 runs this game. If that happens, congratulations. But like that sounds so unrealistic right now. Even if you said Cubs 13-3, I would say that's really, really unrealistic. because there's just not going to be 13 runs in this game right now. MLB players, why not like LA? Mate, my team is playing LA right now. What are you talking about? What do you mean, why do I not like LA? My Cubs are playing the Dodgers. Of course, I'm going to get around my team. Whoa! Jason Hayward swings. That'll be a foul. So I want to count. Addy Both says, looking for a Hayward double. Yes, we are, Addy. Yes, we are. We're looking for a nice little Hayward get on base. I don't care if it's a walk. I don't care if it's a bloody hit. I don't care if it's a nothing, son. I just don't want a strikeout, son. I want Hayward to keep this consistency up because yesterday he had a good game. Today he's got a walk. Let's see if he can get on base twice from 2 at-bats. That's what we want to see. Daniel Wells says, hello, KBR. BKR, but okay. Oh, KBR. Oh, that's a ball. So 1 or 2 count. Plays, is this baseball? Well, buddy, you just said go the Dodgers, did you not? I'll go LA. Mate, what do you mean go LA? You don't even know what sport it is. Yes, it is baseball. So it is baseball, mate. This is Cubbies and the Dodgers, and it's the top of the 5th right now, and Jason Hayward comes up to the plate with a 1 or 2 count. 3 pitches thrown for Gonzalez, who's been very good this year. Only allowed 1 home run. We're not looking for a home run from Hayward. Swing! Broken bat again! Drop! Yes! Jason Hayward, he is the man. Jason Hayward, the king of the broken bat. He got a broken bat hit yesterday. He got another broken bat hit today, a little dinker into left field. Like what I see. So Jason Hayward's having an absolutely stellar series right now against the Dodgers. Stellar. Jason Hayward's having a stellar series against the Dodgers right now. That's his 2nd broken bat in 2 games, and that's his 2nd hit with the broken bats. Wow, Waymo plays are you streaming Origin tomorrow? Of course I'm streaming Origin tomorrow, but Jason Hayward, this guy is just unreal in this Dodgers series. Unreal. And that bat stuck in the ground there with that jagged edge here. So who comes up here? Is it Rafael Ortega who comes up here for the Cubbies in the number 8? So that's a lead-off hit there, lead-off single. A little dinker into left field there, but a lead-off single for Jason Hayward, and that is what we love to see. So no one out. Top of the 5th. Midwest Sports says Tony Gonsolin is coming off injury of his shoulder, so they're trying to protect him. There you go. Midwest Sports says Bat Dies a hero. Mate, that bat, I love it. I love that bat. I absolutely love it. Oh, they're going to bring in Jakey Marisnik here. They're going to bring in Jakey Marisnik. So he is pinch hitting for Rafael Ortega. 253 average with 4 home runs this season. Come on, Jake. He had a good game yesterday. He came on. Oh, was that a hit by pitch? Oh, nearly hit by pitch, but it will be a ball. So 1-0 count here. Gonzalez not looking unbelievable to start off with you. My plays his bro was born in LA but moved to Sydney, Australia. Good on you, mate. Well, then you should know the Dodgers. They're the best baseball team in LA. They won the World Series last year. Recently with a 253 average, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs. So Gonzalez here. 1-0 count. Too low. Does he go around? Yes, he did not go around. So 2-0 count here. Come on. This could be that, there's that inning. I feel like this is that inning. You know what? Baseball fans will know what I'm saying here. Ooh, that was closing on past the plate there. The baseball fans know what I say when I'm saying I feel like this is that inning. Because right now, this is feeling like that inning where something's going to happen. If anything's going to happen, we're probably going to have a man on first, we're going to have a man on second, no outs, and we need to push them around. This is that inning right damn well now. So top of the 5th here. Marisnik. That's too low. Too low. Bullshit! That is outside of the zone. It's a 3-0 count, but it's going to be a 2-1 count. Marisnik knows it too. That's why. That's out far. That's some bullshit. So 2-1 count into Marisnik. It should be a 3-0 count. That is another wrong call in advantage of the Dodgers in this game. Another wrong call. So 253 average for Jakey Marisnik, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, 2-1 ball count with a man on first, no one out. Too low. Should be a 4-0 walk, but it is a 3-1 count right now. Should be a 4-0 walk, but it is a 3-1 count. And that is ridiculous. But as long as he gets that walk, because that would be come on. Jakey Marisnik. I feel like Gonzalez is going to throw a fastball right down center here. North Queensland Cowboys Sports says, what's up, Blaze? Got the Cubbies. Yeah, now we're talking. Get around the Cowboys as well. But Cowboys, Cubbies. Close enough. And swing foul. Was in the zone, though. So it will be a full count here to Jakey Marisnik. 84 mile per hour slider. So 253 average here from Marisnik. That's pretty decent, though. You'll take that one. But a full count here is making me nervous. I would love to see a nice little walk. Just have a man on first and a man on second with no outs. And Gonzalez not looking the greatest. But I don't think Jake Arrieta is going to be batting here. I think they're going to be pinch hitting here. And we're going to be going to the bullpen, which I like to see, to be honest with you. You don't usually like to see it, but I like to see it. Daniel Wells says that was hanging on the corner, though. Kinda. Oh, too far, too wide. Get your ass walking up that first base line, baby. So that's a walk for Jacob Risnick. Man on first, man on second. No outs here. Lego. So Jake Arias is coming to the bat. I thought they were going to pinch hit him. They were warming up. In the bullpen, but they're not going to. So the Jake Arrieta will be coming up to bat here. So the double play ball is scary. But if we can just get, if we can pinch hit here, no, sorry, not pin hit. If we can get a nice little tapper, if Jake Arrieta gets out at first, cool. But as long as we don't get the double play, but if we can push these guys from first and second to second and third, and Jake Arrieta gets out, I'll take that. Nice little bump, but obviously Arrieta would need to be able to bunt well there to prevent double play. In the same sense, Jason Hayward at second, Jakey Marisnick at first right now. Come on, Jake Arrieta. Come on. And he's going to try and bump, but he's going to get a strike one there. So he tries to bump, but he will foul that one. So 0-1 count. Midwest Sports says Jake can hit a homer, man, but you don't really want to be looking for that right now, because if you do go for the homer and you get that double play ball and you hit it, unfortunately, down there into shortstop and he just gets it around, the shift is on right now. The shift is on. Alrighty, so 0-1 count, man on first and man on second, no one out. Jason Hayward there sitting at second, waiting for it. He's going to try and bunt, and he will leave it out, so it will be a ball. Will be a ball here for Jakey Arrieta. So 1-1 count. Let's go. This is a big time. Like I told you, this is that inning. This is that inning. This is that inning. Lego, 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 Lego. So man on first, man on second, no one out. 1-1 count here for Jakey Arrieta. 118 average. Come on, mate. Just get that hit. Just get a hit here. My first game I ever watched at Wrigley Field, John Lester got a hit and we won 10-0 against the Pirates. How about we get a hit here, Jakey Arrieta? And let's get something going. Bunt. He's going to try bunt it, and it will be strike two. So 1-2 count here. 1-2 count here. Ante Olivares, this might come down to the bullpen. Our bullpen's way better than their bullpen, so hopefully you're right. But we just need to get our hits. We need to get the hits because their bullpen's not great, but our bats haven't been great this season. And we've only got one hit in today. No, 2 hits in today's game now. 2 hits in today's game now. Alrighty, so man on first, man on second, 1-2 count. No one out there. This is what I like to see, though. I know Midwest Sports. What's this camera view? It's ridiculous. Here we go, Arrieta. Oh, he's bunted. No, it's going to be a foul. So he'll be gone, unfortunately. He will be gone. So that will be 1 out here, man on first and second. And now we have Jock Peterson. Now, this is the man you want to see in this situation. 3-run home run potentially coming up. This is a guy that can go bing, bang, boom. He's been killing it as a leadoff this in the last couple of weeks for the Cubbies. He is a direct replacement, basically, for Kyle Schwarber. And hopefully he can go bang right damn well now. So, unfortunately, Jake Arrieta is out. But we still have that man on first and second. If we can just get one hit into the outfield, just a single, we'd probably get Jason Hayward home. He is, I know he's not the fastest bloke since ever, but he is still fast enough to get in from an outfield single. Oh, Ante Olivares, I remember John Lester, a Cubbies legend. Yeah, and what's he doing for the Nats right now? Is he doing all right? Because he went to the Nats. John Lester, he was the opening day pitcher in 2018 when I was at Chicago in Wrigley Field. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful, man, that guy. Oh, it could be in 2019. I can't remember. So, here we go. Peterson lets that one go for a strike. 86 mile per hour. That's right down into the corner of the zone. So, it'll be an 0-1 count here. Man on first and second. 1 out, top of the 5th. Midwest Sports says, Jock Peterson homer against his former team. Would love to see it. Daniel Wells says, Kyle Schwarber has reached his 21st homer. Yeah, I was saying that before. Look, would he have done that for the Cubbies? I don't believe so, no. Because I believe that he's gone to a team that's probably suiting him right now. And he's more of a star there than he could have been here. Because there's a lot of stars at the Cubs, I guess. But in the same sense, it does suck knowing he had 21 homers. Swinging and miss. He went for that one. He knew that was going to be really high and really fast, but he couldn't get on top of that one. So it'll be an 0-2 count here. Jock Peterson. 0-2 count here for Jock Peterson. He knew that was up high, but he just couldn't get on top of it. Damn it. So still a man on first and second. He was just hoping that ball dropped off a little bit, but it was just too high. So 0-2 count, 16 pitches thrown for Gonzalez. Man on first and second, 1 out, top of the 5th. 2-1 is the score. Come on, Peterson. Just whack it, son. Just get a good whack going with a 237 average. Whack it! Oh, wise. That's a ball. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. This is what I say, though, guys. We had a man on first and a man on second with no outs, and we always struggle with men on the plate. We always struggle when men are on base. We always struggle when men are on base. It's just, that's baseball, but we really struggle with it. Come on. Daniel Wells says here's the new Bryce Harper for him. Fair enough. Defense is still an issue. I don't know how his defense actually is at the Nats, but his defense was an issue for the Cubs. Too low. 2-2 count. Come on, let's get a walk. Come on, jockey. Jockey boy. Jockey boy. Oh, jockey boy. Joe Kelly in the bullpen right now for the Dodgers, mind you. Joe Kelly in the bullpen for the Dodgers right now, mind you. So 2-2 count here for Jock Peterson. I don't need... Oh, Chris Bryant is coming to the plate, though, right on after this, though. Rosalie O'Keefe says, hi, Blaze. Hello, mate. How you doing? Midwest Sports is throwing a cookie, please. Just throwing something, give me a little bit of taste tester, and he'll get a full trump going on that taste tester. You throw him a taste tester, he'll get a full trump going. Oh, he's hit it! Foul ball. Oh, damn, it's so close. Down foul ball line. So 2-2 count, it will stay. Daniel Wells says Kyle Schwarber should have won against Bryce Harper in the 2018 home run derby. Kyle Schwarber is the man, mate. Kyle Schwarber is the man. Throw him a damn well cookie immediately. You must accept 3 free cookies when you download the app, mate. I will, absolutely. If Jock Peterson gets a cookie right now, I'll accept all the cookies you want to give me. So 2-2 count here. 19 pitches thrown so far for Gonzalez, but he's going to be taken out after this inning. He will be taken out for the next pitcher, and which I believe is Joe Kelly. Come on, Peterson. Come on, Jockey boy. 2-2 count. Too low. So 3-2 full count here. Come on, bases low. Chris Bryant to come up if he can get on base here. Come on, Jock. If you can get a walk here, we have Chris Bryant to come up here to the plate with the bases loaded. He nearly swung at that one, but that was too low, and it will be a full count here. So full count here. Jock Peterson over 237 average. Man on first, man on second. Sagatade Chitty, baseball is like multiple games. It's not just one game. We have a 4-game series. We play the Dodgers again tomorrow and the Dodgers again the next day after that. And then we go and play the Brewers, I believe. So man on first and second here. Full count. 1 out, top of the 5th. 0 for 2 in today's game. Peterson, 237 average. Swing, and that's going to be... no, it's not going to be double play. Peterson's safe. Yes, okay, so he's out. There's 1 out there with a man on first and third. Man on first and third here. So we will get out at second, but the double play ball is off. Chris Bryant is a machine. He hit a solo home run in the second inning with the second pitch of the game. Now, hopefully, because Jock Peterson gets on base there, that's all we kind of needed there. Obviously, I don't like the fact that we did have that man out there with Marisnik, and kind of lucky there that Gonzalez didn't get to first base quick enough. But Muncy had to come off his come well and truly away there. Throws it there for second, easy days out. Throws it back to first, but Peterson clearly got there anyway. So good stuff there. But in the same sense, I don't like the out, but at least we've got Chris Bryant coming to the plate right now. Come on. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. Man on first and third. 2 outs, but Chris Bryant, he is a star this year. He's killing it this year. He's a star in general, but like he's killing this year. Wasn't great last year, wasn't great 2019. Joe Kelly's coming out here though. So they're going to actually going to swap out the pitcher here for Joe Kelly. Gonzalez wasn't doing too bad. Well, Gonzalez wasn't doing too bad there, but they will take out Gonzalez and they will be bringing in Joe Kelly here. But guys, while we wait here for the rest of this inning to be completed, let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're 5 likes away from 40. Smack that thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here, whether you're a Dodgers fan, Cubs fan, or just a baseball fan in general. We love our baseball team. We're going to be smacking up some baseball for the rest of the season every single day. Midwest Sports has pitching change. There is a pitching change, and Joe Kelly for the Dodgers will be coming out here for the LA boys. But it's a nerve-wracking time right now. It is a nerve-wracking time right now. It is very, very, very nerve-wracking here if you are a Cubbies fan. Even if you're a Dodgers fan, because right now, obviously, the Cubs do have a chance to blow this game apart if they can hit a home run here and make it a 4-2 ball game. Ante Olivares says, any ideas where to take... What's going on there? To take 2 6-year-olds in this pandemic in Sydney. Well, not anywhere right now, because everyone's going to be in lockdown. Like, literally everyone's in lockdown right now. Gold Coast Titan Supporter says, hey, Blaze, up the Cubs. Good on you, mate. Get around the Cubbies. But you do have a Roosters Roosters picture there and saying Gold Coast Titan Supporter. I'm pretty certain you said you were a Cowboys supporter before too. But get around the Cubbies. Hopefully they can sneak this little bad boy right now. Hopefully they can. Jeez, back in April 2021, Yema Mercedes hitting a 480-foot home run. Jeez, that is massive. That is absolutely massive. Daniel Wells says no more lockdown here in Chicago. Yeah, but see, Australia's been really good. Australia's been really good, but the only problem is that we've had like, 10 cases or some shit, or 13 cases, and they're just like, they're in panic mode. Australia's been very good with the pandemic, brother, so like, I'm kind of fine, but yeah, it's a bit ridiculous to be completely honest with you. It's very... we've had a very good time here in Australia, put it that way. Thank you much to Jose Lawyer for subscribing. Appreciate you. I actually did change that to the Cubs, but for some reason that's his still the Queenslander from last night. So Joe Kelly here comes up here for the Dodgers. 16 games this season with a record of 2-0. ERA of 4.80, innings 15, strikeouts 13, walks 4, home runs 2, and an opponent average of 237. Mackenzie Porter says no lockdown here in Sydney. Yes, there is. I am in Sydney, and there is absolutely a lockdown right now. There is absolutely a lockdown right now. I can tell you that for a fact. Donny Boy says take them to a park. You can't really do that at the moment, mate. Not in the Sydney city. You can't do it around the Bondi area. Bondi is the reason for this right now. I don't believe you can do it out west, and I believe pretty much everywhere in Sydney is about to go into lockdown as of tonight. So man on first and man on third here, 2 outs, top of the fifth. But Chris Bryant at the plate here. Jason Hayward is the man at third. And we've got Jock Peterson on first. All we need is a hit here from Chris Bryant. But Joe Kelly has been come in here to pitch. And that's going to be ball one. I don't think they're going to try and throw anything to Chris Bryant here. I don't think they mind if they actually do get him onto base. But in the same sense, Hubby Byers would be next to come up here. So if Chris Bryant gets onto first, Hubby Byers is going to come here with bases loaded. Now, he will swing. They'll throw him a lot of pitches outside the zone. They won't give him any pitches. But if they can... they'll probably try and strike him out, which is what they normally do. But in the same sense, they can throw ball galore to him. He'll swing at everything. But Chris Bryant here, 1-0 count. Man on first and third. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Gee whiz. Cody Cray says, KB. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. So he swings and misses at that one. That was too low. Unfortunately, that's not in the zone. So it would have been probably caught a ball. But then again, this umpire has been very 50-50 in regards to his calls today, in regards to that bottom area just below the zone. He's been calling it in favor of the Dodgers all day, whether it's on the bat end or on the pitching end. So 1-1 count here. Man on first and third, 2 outs, 1-2 for Bryant today. That's outside the zone! That's outside the zone. We will get to second. So if we can get... We've got a man on second and third now. Jock Peterson will get to second. It's a 1-2 count. If Chris Bryant can get an outfield little dinker for a, just a nice little single, we'd probably get Peterson in there with... Come on, man. We just need a hit here. We just need a hit. We just need a hit. Thank you very much to Gold Coast Titans Supporter for subscribing. Appreciate you. So 1-2 count right now. 1-2 count. Come on, KB. Come on, KB. Man on second and third, 2 outs, 3 pitches thrown from Joe Kelly so far, and KB will take his time. He'll take his time right now. Daniel Wells says, come on, that third ball was close, but not in the box. Exactly right, that's what I'm saying. This umpire has been in favour of the Dodgers all damn well day today. He's been in favour of the Dodgers all damn well day today. So 2 outs here, man on second and third. Jock Peterson at second. Jason Hayward at third. All we need is an outfield single, and we will take the lead here with a 3-2. Chris Bryant, come on. You are the man, Chrissy Bryant. You're the man. Come on, Chrissy Bryant. And they're going to take their time, and Joe Kelly's going to ask to speak to his catcher here. Joe Kelly is going to ask to speak to his catcher here. Good on you, Gold Coast Titans supporter. So this is a massive time in this game. This is that inning. Man on second and third. We're just waiting here. Joe Kelly's talking to his pitcher. Midwest Sports says, boo. Boo that man. Boo that man. Boo that man. Midwest Sports says, boo man, screw the ump. Absolutely. This ump has been just ridiculously in favour of the Dodgers today in regards to his calls. But it is what it is, man. We move on. We're still moving and grooving. Come on, the Cubbies. Come on, the Cubbies. Come on, the Cubbies. This is our time right now. Joe Kelly at the mound. 1-2 count. Man on second, man on third. 2-1 score to the Dodgers. But if we can get a hit here, we will take the lead at 3-2 in the top of the fifth. Chris Bryant. I don't feel like they're throwing a strike here. I don't. But then again, this umpire's dodgy and I don't know what he'll call. It's going to be inside, I'm assuming. Oh! He strikes out. He would have called that as a strikeout anyway. But he swings and he will miss that one. So, that's all gone there for the Cubs, and unfortunately, we had a man on first and a man on second. We could not score. That's what happens with the Cubs. For some reason, we struggle when men are on base. So, unfortunately, the Cubbies will go down there, and wow, Joe Kelly's annoying to look at sometimes, especially when you're playing. If you're not playing him, he's funny as hell. When you're playing him and he's doing that kind of shit, then yeah, you get frustrated. But that will unfortunately be a strike out there for the Cubs, and we move into the bottom of the fifth here. The Dodgers will come out, and they will still be leading with a 2-1 lead, 4-2 in regards to hits. But they will be at the top end of their lineup now too. I believe they get back to Mookie Betts, Muncy, and Turner. It feels like ages since we've seen the top of their lineup, to be completely honest with you. It feels like ages. Feels like ages. Midwest Sports says Hubby Byers is going to come up next. Yeah, Hubby Byers will come up next, obviously followed by the Riz and then Contreras, which is obviously a good part of the lineup to be looking at for to be leading off there. But yeah, look, it's going to be it's gonna be a scary little finish here because it is only a one-run ball game. But if we can get through their bullpen, obviously Joe Kelly is one of their better bullpen, and Gonzalez is too. They're really trying to go all out to win this game today. They're really going out all out to win this game today, the Dodgers, because they just simply want to make up for yesterday's bullshit, yesterday's embarrassment, the Dodgers. But geez, I'm nervous right now. I am nervous. We're not performing horribly, but our bats still aren't really getting on top of what they really need to be getting on top of. They really are getting on top of what they need to be getting on top of. Unfortunately, just not getting as many hits as we need right now. We've only got 2 hits in this ball game, and one of those hits was that solo home run to Chris Bryant in the second pitch of the game. But yeah, Cody Cray, I do like Joe Kelly's flair and temper. I do like it when I'm not playing him. When the Cubbies aren't playing Joe Kelly and the Dodgers, then I think it's funny as. But when obviously it's happening to the Cubbies, you're just like, well, shit, man. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? But yeah, absolutely. You know, you got to love that passion. Passion's so fun to look at when it's not against your team. when it's not against your team. So we're just waiting to see here. Midwest Sports says, is Jake Arrieta come back on the mound? I haven't seen yet. Surely not, to be completely honest with you. But in the same sense, he might. It's not like he's doing horrifically. We are still only down by 1 run. He's given up 4 hits, but we're only down by 1 run. So you couldn't necessarily argue that he's had a shocking game. But in the same sense, if you've been watching this, you know, Jake Arrieta is back out on the mound. So it is still Jake Arrieta here. And he'll throw strike 1 to Mookie Betts. So that at the start of their lineup here, leading off is Mookie Betts, has gotten 0 hits and 0 walks against the Cubs in this 2-game series so far. Obviously, 2 more games to go, but has not got a hit against the Cubbies so far. And too high, well too high there. So 1-on-1 count here, 79 mile per hour breaking ball, well too high though. Cubs are apparently the worst change-up hitting team in the National League. Lovely, that's not what you like to hear. Lovely. So Jake Arrieta here, 1-1 count to Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count here to Betts. 1-2 count, 88 mile per hour that one. So 70 pitches thrown so far for Jake Arrieta. So he won't be in here a great deal longer, I don't believe. Won't be in here a great deal longer. I feel like we'll see Winkler today at some point, because we didn't get to see him yesterday. Oh, up in the air. Should be out there. Should be out. Oh, no, that could be deep. No, he's out. He's out. Jason Hayward's got that. Jason Hayward's got that. Yes. Okay. That was a deep hit there. Just didn't get enough power on that Mookie Betts, and that will be out in right center field there. Jason Hayward gets that one. Bears Ferry says, holy smokes, Taylor Jr. has hit 1,188 feet worth of home runs. It's only the 5th and now tied for a league lead. Has he hit 3 home runs, has he? Oh, no, he would have hit 2. No, he would have hit 3. Well, geez, 2, 500. Geez, so he's hit 3 home runs, has he, in this game? 2 home runs, that'd be 580 on average. Foot. So Max Muncy here, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a line out, 260 average with 14 home runs and 33 RBIs. So 2-1 here to the Dodgers. That's in. So how are you not calling that a strike? You've been calling that a strike for the Cubs all goddamn day. You've been calling that a strike for the Cubs all day. How are you not calling that a strike for the Dodgers? This has been happening all day. He's calling that a ball in favor of the Dodgers. That's some bullshit. Up in the air, that should be out. That's a pop-up. That's clear karma. That's clear karma. This umpire is so full of shit, man. Oh, Ian Happ's dropped in the ball. You are shitting me, Ian Happ. You are shitting me, Ian Happ. Ian Happ drops the ball, and it's going to be a man on first here. 1 out. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 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 That has to be an error. There's no way you can say that's not an error on Ian Happ. There's no way you can say that's not an error. There's no way you can say that's a hit. Wow. All right, so man on first here, 1 out, and that's going to be strike 1. Strike 1. Can the Dodgers take advantage of this? Gee whiz. Cody Craig says, okay, double play coming. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully, but Justin Turner's been good this season. Justin Turner has been good this season. Frustrating. Frustrating. So bottom of the fifth here. Man on first, one out. And, ooh, he's hit that one. That will be foul ball. So 0-2 count here. Hopefully we can just get an out here. Don't even need the double play. Just get the out here. Just get the double play here. Oh, if he had probably just left his hands there, he probably would have got. Probably would have been it probably would have been a hit by pitch. To be honest with you, it probably would have been a hit by pitch. To be honest with you, but Justin Turner here with a 285 average this season. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. 1 for 2. Come on, Cubs. Come on, Cubbies. Midwest Sports at least we don't have John Lucky. All right, so man on first here, 1 out, bottom of the fifth, 0-2 count. Turner swings, and that's gonna be a hit. So a man on first, a man on second here, 1 out. Should be just a man on first with 2 outs, but thanks to Ian Hatt. Thanks to Ian Hatt, mate. Good. So that's another hit there. That's 2 for 3 in today's game for Justin Turner. That's a nice little line drive down left field. And that's easy. That's an easy one there. Gold Coast Side Supporter says the body up is favouring the Dodgers. Absolutely. But in the same sense, we aren't giving ourselves a leg up there when Ian Happ is dropping that clear, easy pop up there in short in second base there. Jeez. And as we were talking about before, Birds Ferry, it tells me everything we need to know about having Ian Happ out there right now. But thank you very much to Firebeast57 for subscribing. Appreciate you, my guy. Let me know who you support in the chat. But the Dodgers here, Cody Bellinger comes up with a man on first and second. And this is scary times. Scary times for the Cubbies. So 1 for 1 here. Man on first and second. And swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. That'll be a massive cutter there. That was a huge cut there from Jake Arrieta. Cody Cray says leprechauns are scary. Leprechauns are scary, mate. They are, but geez, that was a swing. He was going for an absolute 3-run home run there. He was going for a clear as day 3-run home run. Thank God he did not hit it. Thank God he did not hit it. So an 0-1 count here to Cody Bellinger. 1 from 1 today with a single and a run. Just the 1 out, though. So they've still got that favorably. It's still favoring the Dodgers here, but they do have that man on first. That double play ball is active. Also, the double play ball from third to second is active if we do need that as well. So Jake Arrieta here, still at the mound. I don't believe he'll come past this inning because he's at 77 pitches right now. You'll probably see him about 84 before this, 84, 85 before this inning has ended, unless he gets double play. Oh, that's going to be hit by pitch, isn't it? Very close. Very close to getting a hit by pitch there. Jeez, thank God. Very close. Midwest Sports says the Pirates beat the Cardinals 5-4. Jeez, what's going on with the Cardinals, man? They're really struggling this year. They're really struggling. They're talking a lot of shit pre-season about them being top of the division. I even believe they will be top of the division. I thought Cubs would be second or third. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, crazy. Getting beat by the Pirates. They got beat yesterday as well. Got beat yesterday, so they're currently in the middle of a sweep there against the Pirates. Pittsburgh, baby. Pittsburgh. Getting a nice little sweeper in over the Cardinals, maybe. Oh, strike. Okay, at least we got one of those calls. That's the first call he's given an advantage of us today. It was probably just outside the zone, just clipping, but in the same sense, just outside the zone. You've got to be fair when you're talking as a commentator and as somebody who watches the game. You have to admit that is a lucky call in favour of the Cubs. But in the same sense, it is technically clipping there, but there's been a lot worse calls in favour of the Dodgers today, so I will take that every day of the week, that sinker from Jake Arrieta. So man on first and second here, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Bellinger still at the plate here, 1-2 count. 79 pitches thrown from Arrieta. And swing and a miss. Strikeout, baby. So 4 strikeouts in today's game for Jake Arrieta. And now they've got 1 out remaining here. 2 outs, man on first and second. Midwest Sports says, let's go. Finally, man. I know, absolutely. Took him a while. Took him a while to get that. But Will Smith will come up here. 265 average, 0 for 2 in today's game with a grounder and a line out. 9 home runs and 27 RBIs this season for Will Smith. 80 pitches thrown so far for Arrieta. What did I say? 84, 85 is probably what he'll clock out for this inning. But he'll probably be done after this inning, I would safely assume. That's a strike 1, baby. Ooh, nice little cutter there for Arrieta. So it will be... No. No, that's not a ball. No. That was inside the zone by this much. They've called it a ball. It's a 2-0 count right now. No. Hello? Hello? How was that a ball? It was literally closer to the inside of the zone, like the center of the zone, than it was to missing the zone. How was that a ball? Okay. So another bullshit call. So man on first and second here, 2-0 count, and that's up in the air. That's a foul. So 2-1 count should be 1-2 count, but I literally have had a brain fade thinking about how that umpire called that. Midwest Sports says, "Oh, here we go again." Brother, the ball was in by this much. The ball was literally closer to the middle of the zone than it was to the outside of the zone. True. I called it a strike because I thought, okay, easy strike. I didn't even think about it. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. So 2-1 count right now for 2-1 count right now for Will Smith. Cody Craig says, who's playing what positions tonight for Cubs tonight? 1 second here. So Arrieta here. Man on first and second, too high. That's a ball. 3-1 count here. Should be a 2-2 count, but cool story. So obviously, we've got Contreras as the catcher. We've got Riz at first. We've got Chris at third. We've got Ian Happ at second. Arrieta on the mound. Right field, obviously got Jason Hayward. We did have Ortega out there at centre field. I don't know if there's been a swap-a-runo with the left and the centre field when a pinch hit with Marisnik, but Marisnik probably goes out there into centre field. So 3-1 count here for the Dodgers. A strike. Okay, tough call, but we'll take it. So 3-2 count here. 3-2 count here. Midwest Sports says, should call that a strike. Lock and Boost says, hello, Becca. Hello, mate. How are we doing? Nerve-wracking game. That is arguably a ball there. So we should have struck him out there. But in the same sense, we'll take that. But that cutting ball that was well and truly in the zone, I can't believe that wasn't called. So full count here. Come on, let's get out of trouble here. Come on. One more ball. One more strike, baby. 3-2 count. 85 pitches. It's a bases loaded. It's a walk. From something that should have been a strikeout to what is now a walk. There's now bases loaded, and I don't know who they're coming up here. I don't know who they have coming up. They do have Gavin Lux. So Gavin Lux has hit 2 grand slams this season, which is nerve-wracking. 2 grand slams this season. 2 grand slamarunos this season. Gee, damn well whiz. This is not looking the goods here. Right now, basically both teams are getting men on base, but they're not really pushing players in. They're not really pushing those bases in. So hopefully this can stay on here, and then we can try and get through to this top of the 6th with the same 2-1 scoreline here. Midwest Sports is umpire's fault. And also Jake Arrieta probably shouldn't even be in the game. Well, this is probably his last. I'd say this is his last. He's rolling his arm around the Jake Arrieta. I think he's saying that he can go one more. Cody Grace is Rossi getting tossed tonight. I'm surprised he hasn't said something already, to be completely honest with you. I'm surprised he hasn't come out there and had a crack already, to be completely honest with you. Because truly, this umpire has been massively in favour and biased towards the Dodgers in regards to the strike zone today, in my personal opinion, by a long way. But Gavin Lux here 0 for 2 with an with a ground out, an RBI ground out. Fatima says, hi, sorry, late. Well, we're only halfway through, so don't you worry. So bottom of the 5th here, 2 out. Bases loaded here for the Dodgers. Not their first time with the bases loaded today. Strike 1. Beautiful. Okay, so 87 mile per hour breaking ball, 0-1 count. Midwest Sports says, I would have been gone in the second inning. Absolutely. The second inning, we'd already seen some bullshit calls. By the second inning, I was already complaining. We're now in the 5th inning, and I'm still complaining even more so than I was in the second inning. Like, that tells you everything you need to know. Like, it's crazy, the ridiculousness of how bad this umpire has been in favour of the Dodgers. So 234 average right now for Gavin Lux, but we're only down 2-1 right now. We just need to get out of this inning. That's a ball. That will be balls. That'll be a breaking ball, but that'll be well and truly inside. So 1-1 count here. 88 pitches thrown for 88 pitches thrown for Arrieta. Alex Cicetta says, it's official. All of Greater Sydney is in lockdown at 6 p.m. for 2 weeks until the 9th of July. You're shitting me. Lovely. That's including me. Cool. So bases loaded here, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1 count. Come on, Cubbies. Well, we're going to be seeing a lot of baseball streams, guys, put it that way. And too far, too inside. So that'll be a 2-1 count here, 93 mile per hour fastball, but nowhere near the zone. But guys, that is definitely proof that we'll be doing a lot of baseball streams because Greater Sydney lockdown means that I'm in lockdown. Oh, geez. They also nearly lost that ball, Contreras. Contreras nearly lost that ball, which would have been a run. Fatima says, is this going to be the longest baseball stream since no NRL? No, we had a 3.5 hour stream yesterday. So bases loaded here, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. And Arrieta throws in the zone, strike number 2. Okay, good call. It is a good call, as the right call too. So 2-2 count here. 2-2 count. 2-2 count here. 2-2 count. So Jake Arrieta here at the mound. It is bases loaded, 2 outs. Cody Crace's Indiana is very open. Yeah, I know, but it's been different. Australia's been very different to how America's handled it. It's been very good until now. Very, very good. We haven't had any kind of real lockdown for about a year. And swing, and that's a foul. So still stay at 2-2 count here. Just need that one more strike, baby. Just need that one more strike. We get a strikeout. And we finish off this inning without giving up anything dangerous. Without getting anything, without giving up any runs here in this inning would be absolutely unbelievable, considering that they've got bases loaded from 1 out. So 2-2 count here, 234 average to Gavin Lux. 91 pitches thrown from net right now from Marietta. He will not come back out for the 6th. I do not believe he'll come back out for the 6th here. Come on, just get this punch out. Get this punch out. Get this punch out. 2-2 count. Swing. Easy ground out. Easy ground out. Easy ground out. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. So, all done there for the 5th. No runs given up. 5 hits to 2 in favour of the Dodgers. 1 error to the Dodgers. No idea how that wasn't classed as an error to Ian Happ. 2. How was that not an error to Ian Happ? So there should be an error there for the Cubs. But 2-1 is the score, and we do go into the top of the 6th at 2-1 being the score. But guys, 6 likes away from 50. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here, because we do baseball every single day, and especially with especially with lockdown in Sydney right now. Gee whiz, I'm going to be here every single day, regardless. And don't forget, if you do miss the streams and you still want to hear about the most important things that we talk about during the stream, like if Jake Arrieta has been doing good, or what we think about Kyle Schwarber and Jock Peterson comparison, then obviously check the pinned comment in the chat, the blue comment in the chat. That is our BKR clips, our second channel where we put the clips up, the small little 2 to 5 minute clips about the most important things that we talk about in the stream. But we do move into the top of the 6th here. And who would be coming out? Harvey Baez, I believe, with Rizzo and Contreras. Harvey Baez, Rizzo, and Contreras would be at the bat, on the deck, and in the hole here for the Cubbies. Yeah, back in deck, and in the hole. Gee whiz, I'm all over the shop right now. Sorry, there's just a heap of things going through my mind right now with the fact that Sydney's in lockdown. Midwest Sports says, Happy isn't making me happy. I know, mate. He's not been since last year. Last year, he was very... Thank you very much, North Queensland Cowboys supporter, for subscribing. Appreciate it. But... yeah, look, it's odd. It's very odd how Haps had this major downfall. Absolutely major downfall. Cody Crazy, do you have to get permission from MLB to do these? No, mate. No, because I'm not showing any game footage. If you show game footage, then yes, but you wouldn't be allowed to. But no, you're legally allowed to react to the game. And I'm not using anything from MLB.com also, but you're able to. Yeah, you just can't show the game footage, obviously. Midwest Sports says they did give that error Ian Happ. Oh, true. Well, it didn't say any errors for the Cubs when I was looking at the broadcast just then. Let's have a look. Errors. Let's have a look and see if they've given up an error. They did give it... Oh, okay. So they said it's for the Dodgers, but it was actually the error for the Cubs. Where was the error for the Dodgers? I can't even remember where the error for the Dodgers was. I can't even remember the Dodgers getting an error in this game, to be completely honest with you. Midwest Sports, thank God we got out of it. Yeah, exactly right. So we've still got plenty of time here. We've got plenty of time here. Harvey Baez comes up here. Hopefully we can kiss it damn well goodbyes. Obviously, the Riz comes up afterwards. Hopefully, he can get a base, and Contreras can say another 2-run home run like he did yesterday. Hopefully, he can blow it up. This is actually the 6th inning. Contreras blew it out in the 5th inning yesterday. But Joe Kelly can be a bit, how you going sometimes. He can be a bit 50-50. So hopefully, he had a good pitch in the 5th inning with that final out with the Chris Bryant, the big one they needed. But in the same sense, Harvey Baez comes up here. He could send it deep. He could send it deep here. He could send it deep. Come on. So top of the 6th, no on a base, leading off here, Harvey Baez. 4 pitches thrown so far for Joe Kelly. Harvey Baez getting ready for this one, too low, and he will close the ball. So he's gone away from being biased in favour of the Dodgers. He has gone away from being biased in favour of the Dodgers in regards to that bottom area of the zone. So 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts for Harvey, normal. 2.24 average, 17 home runs and 46 RBIs this season, though. This season. Wow, Tater's 3rd home run. That's ridiculous. Padres 8, Diamondbacks 5 in the 5th. That's ridiculous. Ooh, that's a strike. So that's a 1-1 count here. 97 mile per hour fastball from Joe Kelly there. That's a pacey little ball there. That is a pacey little ball. Midwest Sports says, I'm dying. The bullpen didn't know that was a no-hitter. I know. Well, it wasn't the bullpen. It was just Craig Kimbrell. Because Ryan Tepera came out and said, do you know what we just did? But it was just Craig Kimbrell who didn't know. That's going to be Baez ground out to short. We haven't seen a great deal of ground outs to shorts in this series so far. So that's 1 out here. Unfortunately, Harvey Baez does not get a hold of that one. And this will go next up to Anthony Rizzo with 1 out, no one on base. Fatima says the reason I go for the Cubs is because my friend has been to Chicago and he gave me a Cubs jersey. Well, Cubs, mate, they're the best team in the bloody National League, the best team in Major League Baseball. You got to love them. You can't not love the lovable losers. You know, the mighty Cubbies, son. So Anthony Rizzo here at the plate, top of the sixth. No one on base, one out, walk in the fourth with an 0 for 1. 252 average, 9 home runs, and 31 RBIs in this game so far today. In this game, 252 average, 9 home runs, and 31 RBIs this game. Gee whiz, no, this season. So 7 pitches thrown from Joe Kelly so far. Come on, Rizzo, just get on base. Get on base, and hopefully Contreras can do a nice little ring-a-ding-ding like we did yesterday. Like he got yesterday. So Joe Kelly here. Ooh, wow, that's a bad pitch. Nearly hit him in the legs there, but we'll miss. There will be a ball. So 1-0 count here to the Riz. 1-0 count here to the Riz. So 8 pitches thrown so far for Joe Kelly with 1 out and no one on base. Top of the 6th. Midwest Sports says Andrew Chafin said he didn't know. Okay, well, Chafin didn't even know either. Cool. Okay, well, I know Tapera did. Tapera definitely did. Obviously, Zach Davies did. Yeah, obviously Chafin and Chafin didn't know, and Craig Kimball, that was so funny. That was so funny. So Joe Kelly here, too low. So there'll be a 2-0 count here to the Riz. Riz has already had 1 walk. Let's see if we can get another walk in today's game. I'd love to see it. Would love to damn well see it. Wow. Okay, so they're going to warm up David Price. He was horrific yesterday. He let bases loaded yesterday. Geez, okay, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see David Price warming up because he was shocking in yesterday's game against the Cubbies. He was absolutely shocking. So that's something good that Cubs fans love to see. Swing, Rizzo, foul. 2-1 count. Fortunately, that goes down the line there, and that will be a foul. So 2-1 is the count here for the Riz. After this inning, guys, we will check out the scores from today, and we'll go through the other scores from all the different baseball teams in today's games. But Rizzo with a 252 average. Come on, mate. Let's pump this up to about 270 average. That's what I want to see from you, Riz. That's what I want to see from you. I want to see about 270 average right now. So 10 pitches thrown from Joe Kelly. Come on, the Riz. And that's gonna be a foul. So 2-2 count here. Cody Grace is chafing. Is he chafing? Or are you chafing? Is that what you're saying? How do I actually pronounce his name? Chafing or Chafin or what is it? Don't actually know. He wasn't good for us last year, so I didn't really kind of focus too much. But now that I'm back into commentating, doing live streams and stuff, I should really get down with it. I've always called him Chafin because Sheriff Chafin just sounds better. Sheriff Chafin, Sheriff Chafin. So 2-2 count here. 11 pitches thrown. Swing miss. He's gone. Strikeout. Damn it. So 2 out here, no one on base, and top of the 6th. Still 2-1 score to the Dodgers. Cody Crace Chafin is a 70s adult film star. He's Sheriff Chafin to you, my friend. He is Sheriff Chafin. So top of the 6th here, 2 outs, no one on base, 12 pitches, 2-1 score. Tomorrow I get a free Jumbo Jack. Can I have one, even though I'm in Australia? Please? Can you send it to me? Can someone mail me a Jumbo Jack? So Wilson Contreras here. We know he can hit a homer. He hit one yesterday for a 2-run home run to blow that game out. Can we tie it up here with a nice little home run? All right, mate. Have a good one. So 12 pitches thrown. Ooh, too high. Nearly hit him there. Contreras always nearly gets hit by pitch. Honestly, he gets hit by pitch so much. He is definitely the most hit by pitch player in. He's definitely the most hit by pitch player in our team by a long way. So 1-0 count here. Let's go, Willie Contreras. 236 average. I want to bump that up to about 250, but then again, he is a real bang for buck kind of hitter as well. He loves his extra base hits. Oh, that's hit by pitch. As I'm talking about that, it's a hit by pitch. Oh, that hurts. That would hurt. So it's a man on first here with 2 outs, but that would hurt. So Rossi's going to come out here. And obviously check on Contreras, but that one would have hurt. That went right into his arm there. And like I said, Wilson gets hit by pitch a lot, and he definitely gets. That's not even his fault at all. That ball was just curling away from it. Midwest Sports says Rizzo and Willie get hit way too much. Yeah, as we say that, boom. But Contreras, I think, gets hit more than Rizzo. But yeah, absolutely. Oh, that would hurt. Jeez, you can just tell that one hurt. You can just tell that one stung really badly. So Contreras might come out here. Contreras may come out here. Geez, that one looks like it hurt. You can see the bruising already on the hand. You can see the bruising on the hand already, but in the same sense, he doesn't look like he's in a great deal of pain, but you can see bruising. Big Boy Hazard seems to be in a quite couple of innings. Not really, mate. Not really. The Dodgers have had a couple of bases loaded, but we've got out of trouble. And right now we're going to man on first. But Contreras here. Ooh. Ooh. They just try and crack his hand. Gee whiz. Midwest Sports says Wilson Contreras. I know you're trying to say is a beast, but you said is a breast. So man on first here, which is Wilson Contreras. They're just checking out his hand here. Especially with that ring as well. But that is his catching hand there. That is his catching hand there, Wilson Contreras, his left hand. So that one definitely is a must to make sure that he's good to go before bringing it back out. Jeez. Man, that was not a fun one because you could just hear it. You could hear how bloody painful that was as a hit. But I think he's saying he's good to go. I think he's saying he's fine. Fatima says this umpire needs spec savers. Absolutely, the umpire does need spec savers. So Contreras is going to stay out there. Wow. Wow, Contreras is going to stay out there. Oh, no, he's not. He's coming out, maybe. So what's going on here? Are we taking him out or what? No, we're not taking him out. Okay. Actually, no, we are taking him out. Yeah, we are taking him out. Sorry, we are taking him out. So Contreras, unfortunately, will have to be leaving the game here with this injury. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. And Joe Kelly's going to be out here. So Joe Kelly will be taken out here, and David Price comes in, and I like to see that. This is exactly what I like to see. Midwest Sports says David Price sucks. Absolutely. Yesterday, bro, he literally gave us bases loaded, and they had to bring in bases loaded, no outs, and they had to bring somebody in as a from the bullpen to help him out, and it did help him out. It did work, and they got out of it without giving up a run. But shit, man, David Price was terrible yesterday, and hopefully he's the exact same bad today because he's on a lot of money. He's on $35 million or something like that, and he does shit all. He has done shit all since Boston. So. Hopefully today he has another shocker and the Cubbies can start rounding these bases around. Bases around. Midwest Sports says Wilson Contreras is a brick. He is, but at the same sense he does have to come out here, I believe. He does have to come out here, which does suck. Obviously, you never like to see that, especially with such a good player like Wilson Contreras. Such a good damn player, such a good damn catcher. But I'm not too sure who they're going to be bringing in here for him. That's the question. Who will they bring in for Wilson Contreras here? But next up, we do have Ian Happ. Now, Ian Happ has had a bit of a dodgy game, whether it be defensively or whether it be offensively. Hasn't really done anything offensively, and also defensively, obviously coughed up that last run, basically, because he kept that inning going when we would have had a strikeout, and that would have changed the entire complexion of that inning. But, you know, we move on. We move and we groove. We move and we damn well groove, baby. Midwest Sports, he's staying in the game. Oh, he is staying in the game. Oh, good stuff. I like to see it. That's what we like to see, baby. Ooh, that's what we like to see. A bit of Dunkin' Donuts too. I like to see that. Wish I could have it, but there's no Dunkin' Donuts in Australia, son. There is no Dunkin' Donuts here in Australia. But while we're waiting, guys, you may as well hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. You may as well. We stream baseball every day. You love this buddy channel, don't you? Well, you'll love it. So go and hit that big old red subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button while we wait, because we are still waiting for the pitching change to be made between Joe Kelly and David Price. Anthony Hoppenhausen says hi. Hello, Anthony. How we doing? Jeez, look at all those food stores. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. Viva Los Dodgers, eh? No, son. Viva Los bloody Cubbies. Let's go. So David Price this season, 20 games with a 2-0 record, ERA of 4.01, 24.2 innings, strikeouts 25, walks 7, home runs 3, and 3.36 opponent average. So David Price comes in, the smiley face from Midwest Sports. You're absolutely right. A bit of a smiley face going on here. You don't mind to see it. You definitely don't mind to see it. So Patrick Wisdom will come in here. Patrick Wisdom will be pinch hitting here for Ian Happ. 284 average, 10 home runs, and 14 RBIs. He leads the NL rookies. Lovely. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Leading the National League rookies, and he's been very good for us this season. So hopefully he can get a hit here, and we can push Contreras around from first base. Paddy Wisdom here, man on first, 2 outs. David Price will throw back to Contreras there at first to make sure that he doesn't stay too far off base, because we know Contreras doesn't mind a steal. In the same sense, his hand would be hurting here, or his left hand would be hurting here. So, is he going to be taking as much of a step off as he normally would be? Because he knows he has to slide. So, man on first here, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Come on, Cubbies. If Patrick Wisdom hits a home run here, we take the lead. And, strike one. So, on 1 count. On 1 count, Patrick Wisdom, 85 mile per hour, probably slider there. one pitch. That was his first pitch, but that was a nice little pitch there. So 284 average. That's very good for Wisdom, considering he is a rookie. 10 home runs. He's a rookie. This is just ridiculous numbers from him as a rookie. So man on first here, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Come on, Paddy Wisdom. Boom, boom, and swing, and damn, he's going to get out here maybe. Damn it. Good play. Strong play there. So unfortunately, Patrick Wisdom will ground out there to shortstop, and it will be staying here at a 2-1 ball game in favour of the Dodgers, with the Dodgers to come back out here for the bottom of the 6th. That sucks, man. That sucks because we really are struggling for hits right now. We had to rely on a walk just before, or a hit by pitch for Contreras, and besides that, outside of that, unfortunately, just not a great deal is happening in regards to our hitting. We've only got, how many hits have we got in this game? 2 hits. Ouch, that's not great. Well, 5 hits for the Dodgers. Let's go have a look at what the scorelines are around the ballparks right now. This is the last game. Actually, there could be one game on right now. I think that's the Padres and the Diamondbacks or something like that. Midwest Sports says next inning, David Price comes back. Yeah, absolutely. David Price will be coming back. So in today's games, wow, the Mariners killed the White Sox. The Mariners are actually surprising this year, to be completely honest with you. The Mariners are actually surprising this year, to be completely honest. They're not doing too badly there. So 9-3 to the Mariners in that game. That is just outrageous. I'm just trying to get, for some reason my computer's going really slow right now. I'm just trying to get the scorelines from today. So the scorelines today, Mets beat the Phillies 2-1. The Brewers beat the Rockies 5-4 in extra innings. Marlins beat the Nationals 11-2. Holy shit, the Marlins beat the Nationals 11-2. Blue Jays lost to the Orioles 6-5 to the Orioles. Rays won 4-3 over the Angels. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 5-3. The Braves beat the Reds, good stuff, 3-2. Phillies beat the Mets 2-1. So it was a two-game back-to-back, and the Mets won. The Mets won the first game, the Phillies won the second game. The Rangers beat the Royals 9-4. Mariners beat the White Sox 9-3. Twins beat the Indians 8-7. Pirates beat the Cardinals. Let's go, baby, 5-4. Giants beat the A's 2-0, and the Padres currently beating the Diamondbacks 8-5 there in the top of the 6th. So we now come back to this game, and the Cubbies were not too good right now. But at the same sense, it's only 1 run. But Mookie Betts 0-3 in today's game. Max Muncy 0-3, reached on an error. Justin Turner 2-3 with a double and a single. Cody Bellinger 1-2 with a single and a run. Keegan Thompson will be coming out here for the Cubbies. So we will go to the bullpen. Keegan Thompson this season, he's had 15 games with a 3-1 record, ERA of 1.75, 25.2 innings, 29 strikeouts, 15 walks, 3 home runs, and 2.20 opponent average here. So here we go. Keegan Thompson is the man here for the Cubbies. Now, the pitcher is going to... So David Price, I believe, will be coming out here for the Dodgers. I don't believe they're... But no way, they've only just gone through the top end of the lineup. So they'd be probably around the middle area of the lineup right now for the Dodgers. There's going to be a couple of changes here. So Alcantara will come on here for... what? So Marisnik is in center field. Alcantara is at second base. I thought... Okay, so he's coming here for Ian Happ. Well, so they've pinched hit with Patrick Wisdom and they've taken him out and they've put Alcantara into second. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how we go. Cody Cray says, Riz led the National League in hit by pitch in 2015, 2017, and 2019. Willie led last season. Yeah, I know, crazy. I know, crazy. Rizzo, long-term wise, is definitely more hit by pitch, but Contreras, definitely last season, won by a long way. So AJ Pollock here will come up here for the Dodgers, 1-2 with a double in the 4th, and that's going to be ball number 1, too high there. 95 mile per hour fastball, but 1 on trotting on top. So 1-0 count. Bottom of the 6th here, leading off is AJ Pollock. AJ Pollock here. Come on, let's keep him. Oh, that's a good hit. That's the right. Come on, Jason Hayward, get there. He will get there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's 1 out. Okay, Jason Hayward gets that one out there in right field. AJ Pollock, unfortunately, just couldn't get the drive going to go deep and it just didn't kind of sit up there and just drove straight to Jason Hayward. So beautiful there by Jason out there in right field. And we will stay with 1 out here. No one on base. Bottom of the 6th. Good pitch there too. Good pitch there too there by Thompson. Haven't seen much of Thompson. Oh, this must be his first year here with the Cubbies. Fatman says our Cubs not looking too fine. Our Cubs looking fine. Our Cubs are looking fine. Just we need to get our hitting. Our pitching has been pretty good. So Zach McKinstry here, 1-2 with a solo home run in the 3rd. 252 average, up in the air. And as I said that, oh, thank God, that was close to a home run, but it will be foul. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a foul. 0-1 count, but that was very close to a home run. I thought connection-wise, and the way that it sounded just then, that sounded like that was going to be a a home run there, and that was scary. That was scary, my friends. Okay, so that's going to be a 1 ball, 1 strike there, 1-1 count. 1-1 count. I'm just going to refresh this the bases over there. I'm just going to refresh that bases over there. Okay, now we come back. So bottom of the 6th here, 1 out, no one on base, and swing and a miss there. So 1 and 2 count, 83 mile per hour breaking ball from Thompson. We'll get him swinging, so 1 and 2 count. Contreras is still feeling that left hand, though. He's still making sure that his left hand is okay there. You can see how red that hand is. Jeez, that is red. That is very red. And up, and that's a foul. Jeez, he just goes too high on that one. Otherwise, he would have connected with it nicely. But there we go. So, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, MLB.TV is messing up. Cool story, bro. Cool story. Okay, we're back. So, 1 and 2 count here to McKinstry. Come on, let's get a strikeout going here. Let's get a strikeout going here. Oh, no, don't worry. He's going to be hit by a pitch, and now he's going to be on man on first. So, it's going to be lovely. Oh, it's a strikeout that gets away from it, was it? Oh, it was a strikeout, but the ball gets away from Contreras, and he gets to first. You're shitting me. You're shitting me. You're shitting me, Contreras. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Blues put it. I know you're the same dude. What's going on, butter? What's going on? I know you're the same guy. So man on first here, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. 8 pitches thrown so far. Matt Beattie will come in here for the Dodgers with a 258 average, 3 home runs and 27 RBIs. 235 average with 3 RBIs and 3 walks as a pinch hitter. Not too scared of Beattie here, but I would love a double play. Would love a double play, and that's in the dirt there. Don't you let him steal. So 1-0 count. I can't believe we got a strikeout and he still gets on base. That's shit. That shits me. That really does. It shits me. That really shits me. Gee whiz. So up 2-1. They are looking for more here, but a man on first with 1 out, 1-0 count. Midwest Sports is double play. I really hope a double play comes up here. We need a double play. Need a double play just to move to the top of the 7th, and hopefully we can start getting some hits on the ball because we still haven't been getting those hits that we need. Up in the air. That should be a nice little easy one for Jason Hayward. Nice little easy one for Jason Hayward. And easy take by Jason Hayward. Beautiful stuff. So 2 outs here with a man on first. Bottom of the 6th. 2-1 here. Man on first. 2 outs. What are we on right now, likes-wise? We are on 44. So let's get 45, sorry. Let's get 5 more likes to hit 50. Let's go. 5 more likes to hit 50. Lego, baby. But now Mookie Betts are going to come up here onto the play. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 flyouts. 244 average, 9 home runs and 28 RBIs. But you'd be expecting a lot from him. Midwest Sports says Fernando Tatis shooted 3 home runs tonight. Yeah, I know. Crazy. We were talking about that before. That was crazy. So that's going to be a massive, massive breaking ball. It was nowhere near the zone. So it'll be a 1-0 count here to Mookie Betts. Still has not got a hit in the series. He went 0 for 4 yesterday. He's gone 0 for 3 so far today. 0 for 4 yesterday. 0 for 3 so far today. So hopefully we can keep him to an 0 for 4 here today. There is no run in scoring position here. What are you talking about, commentary team? They just said there's a run in scoring position. No, there's not. Man on first. He's not in scoring position. So 1-0 count here, 2 outs, and that's well and truly too far wide there. Contreras is going to throw it back to first, nearly got him. Ooh, that was close to nearly getting him there. Geez, Contreras did a good job there throwing him, but unfortunately we'll not be able to catch him out there at first. So 2-0 count here. They're going to check. They're checking this, but I don't think he's out. That was really nice there by Contreras. Very nice. He just spins it around. Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. He's fine. He's fine there. He's fine. Blues Sports says Jason Hayward hasn't really done much today. What are you talking about? Jason Hayward's been one of our better batters today. You got to walk and you got to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Or he might be 1 for 2 with a walk. He's been doing good. What are you talking about? And up in the air there for Mookie Betts will be a 2-1 count. So 95 mile per hour fastball then Mookie Betts, and they'll go straight for a foul ball. So still 0 for 7 in 2 games here, Mookie Betts. Jeez, he's not looking good in this series so far. He just isn't. It just isn't. So 2-1 count here. Come on, let's get this strikeout. Let's get into the top of the 7th. We're only down by 1 run right now. This is very good considering that we've been in a lot of dangerous positions in this game with bases loaded twice, but not giving up a run in both of those instances. So Keegan Thompson here at the mound. 2-1 count, 13 pitches thrown. Oh my God, too low, 3-1 count. He's not really finding the zone greatly here. Don't give Betts a free bloody walk here. Don't give Betts a free walk. Don't give Mets a free walk here. Max Chris has to do the NBL Grand Final. No, mate. So, man on first here, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 3-1 is the count. 244 average for Mookie Betts, but 0 for 3 in today's game. Come on, man. Just punch him out here. We just need a couple more strikes. Don't let him get a free walk for his first on base of the series. Keegan Thompson will... That's going to be outside the zone. It's a walk. Like, Mookie Betts is obviously struggling very badly. He's obviously struggling very badly. Why are we throwing him four balls for a walk? I don't get it. He's struggling very badly right now. We give him a free walk to first base. You're shitting me. So now we're going to man on first and second here. Keegan Thompson, mate. Throw a pitch in the zone, mate. Throw a pitch in the zone, please. So now Max Muncy will come to the plate, and I'm more scared of Max Muncy right now than I am of Mookie Betts. I'm more scared of Max Muncy than I am of Mookie Betts right now. So man on first and man on second here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Come on, Cubs. Get out of trouble here. We've got out of trouble again a couple of times. Let's do it again. So 0 for 3 with reach on error in the 5th. 259 average, 14 home runs, and 33 RBIs so far this season for Muncy. Midwest Sports says we should be out of the inning, man. Absolutely, we should be out of the inning. It's ridiculous. And another ball. Another ball there. Another ball. What is Keegan Thompson doing? He's just throwing ball after ball after ball after ball after ball after ball after ball. He's going to make me cry here. He's going to make me throw myself out but through a window at the moment. Like, what's going on here? Why are we throwing ball after ball after ball after ball after ball? Keegan Thompson's having a shocker right now since coming in. Keegan Thompson, you need to throw a strike, mate. Otherwise, they're just not going to swing and you're going to get ball after ball after ball. I think that's 4 or 5 balls in a row now. I think that's 4 or 5 in a row now. But we've got one of the best bullpens in baseball. We need to be doing a lot better than what we're doing right now. We haven't given up a run, but in the same sense, we are literally one swing away from being down 5-1. We're one swing away from Max Muncy here, who can hit a home run from being down 5-1. The ERA for the bullpen is 170 coming into this series. That's ridiculous. Wow. Our bullpen average ERA is 170 coming into this series. That's really good. Well, so 259 average here for Muncy. Can we get out of this inning without giving up a couple of runs here? Man on first and man on second. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs here. They just had a little bit of a chat at the mound. Throw something in the zone, please. Throw something in the zone, please. 1-0 count. Do not throw another ball. For the love of God, don't throw another ball. For the love of God, do not throw another ball. Just throw a strike. For the love of God, please. Please throw a strike. Please throw a strike. And he will throw a strike. It'll be foul. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so 1-1 count. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. Ew. We'll take it. Because if they get an outfield single here, they probably take the lead at 3-1. I just don't see a great deal of more runs being scored in this game. I honestly think this could be a 3-2 game either way, whether it be for the Dodgers, whether it be for the Cubs. Either way, it's probably going to be a 3-2 game here. So I don't want the Dodgers getting that one more run because I think that's probably game over then based on kind of how this game's being played out right now because our batting is just not up to standards at the moment. So Max Muncy here at the plate, man on first, man on second, 2 outs, 1-1 count, 259 average, 0 for 3 today. That's a ball. 2-1. Another ball thrown there. Another ball thrown. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Stop throwing balls. I get balls are a part of baseball, but they're not going to swing if you're throwing ball after ball after ball after ball after ball. Bottom of the 6th here, 2 outs. Come on. Thompson, throw a strike, mate. Throw a strike for the love of God, please. And he will throw a strike, and it will be a pop-up. Oh, please get there, please get there, please get there, please get there, please get there. Jock Peterson gets it. Beautiful. Okay, so we're out. Lucky. Lucky. So he does hit that. He does pop it up there to left field, and we will be out of the inning. So we'll go to the top of the 7th here. Dodgers still lead 2-1, but gee whiz, I'm nervous. 5-2 in favor of hits for the Dodgers. We need something here going in this 7th inning. We need to start getting some hits on the board because right now we are still struggling for hits. But guys, smack that thumbs up button. 2 likes away from 50. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. Midwest Sports says the Cardinals are now 0-4 in these games and 36-40 on the season. Wow, the Cardinals are really struggling, man. The Cardinals are really struggling right now. What are they on record-wise? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the National League Central right now. So the National League Central, the Brewers are on top technically with a 43-33, but if we win this game, we go back to the top. We are 42-33 right now with a 560 percentage. The Reds are a 37-37 with a 500 percentage, and the Cardinals 36-39. The thing is, the Pirates are only 9 wins behind. 9 wins behind the Cardinals. Like that's not bad. That's not bad for the Pirates, considering what everyone knows the Pirates to be. You know, considering the Pirates continuously struggle, and they are always down the bottom end of that the division. It's crazy to see that the Cardinals are only 9 games ahead of them, and realistically, you know, it's not too far out of the equation with the Pirates if they can keep some consistency going here. Because the Cardinals, they thought they were going to bloody win the World Series with Nolan Arenado. They started saying that they were potentially going to be back into the big boys table. You ain't sitting nowhere near the big boys table right now. You said the Cubbies weren't even going to be close. You said the Cubbies wouldn't even be close. But right now we're currently equal first in the division. If we win this game, we're equal first. We are first. Midwest Sports says against below 500 teams. Yeah, the Cardinals just really struggling. What is it? Is it their pitching? I haven't really watched a great deal of the Cardinals this year, but is it their pitching or is it their batting? What is the main problem there with the Cardinals right now? What is that? What is the main problem? I'd like to know. No, we are just waiting here for the top of the 7 to get underway. So Lord Zachary says we're going into a lockdown at 6 o'clock. No, yeah, lovely, mate. I know. I'm basically inside all the time anyway, doing my streams, whether it be rugby league streams or baseball streams or any kind of streams. So I'm basically here anyway. But yeah, very frustrating. Midwest Sports says they're pitching and bullpen. So basically their entire pitching staff. Fair enough. All right, so top of the 7th here. And who comes out here for the Cubbies? We're down towards the back end of our order, I believe. She's very attractive. So we're down to the back end of our order here. I think Contreras is coming out. He's still feeling his hand right now. So Contreras is saying he wants to keep going, but in the same sense, he does keep looking at his hand, and his hand obviously is hurting. He will go into the clubhouse here. I don't know if he's back out. Let's have a look. So Jimmy Nelson will be coming out here for the bullpen for the Dodgers. 21 games with a record of 1-1, ERA of 1.9. Geez, that's dangerous. Innings of 23.2, strikeouts 39, walks 12, home runs 0, and opponent average of 138. So David Price will not come out here for this inning. And Jimmy Nelson, they're really going through their bullpen right now. Like, they really are mixing their bullpen up and getting that bullpen churning. So Jimmy Nelson will be pitching, and Jason Hayward will come to the plate. He had a good game so far and good series so far. Hopefully he can keep it up, and that's going to be a bad pitch there from Nelson. So 1-0 count here to Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. He's 183 average, 5 home runs, and 14 RBIs. 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. You've got to love that, especially considering that he's not been having a great season so far. But this series, he's pulled it from a 1 point. Oh, wow, that's a bad pitch. Geez, Jimmy Nelson not finding his buddy pitching in this one so far. So 2-0 count here, 2 pitches thrown. That was a wild, wild pitch. Midwest Sports is just a bit outside. Both those ones were crazy. Like, that was. I wish we had someone on base, because we would have got probably someone from first or third with that one. We probably would have got someone from first or third. We could have even scored from second if we had someone on base there. Geez, that was a ridiculously bad pitch. So 2-0 count here, 183 average for Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 today's game with a walk. All right, come on. I wouldn't even swing at this. If you're Hayward, you don't swing at this. There's no way. And he will catch that one, though. He will get that in the strike zone. So it will be a 2-1 count, but who cares? You let that one fly. You let that one sit in there. You take those kind of ones. But leading off here, Jason Hayward, surely we can be looking at a nice little... I wouldn't mind a little double here. Left centre field double, because obviously right centre field is in between Bellinger and Mookie Betts. So that's a good defensive core there. And that's 2 wide there, so it's 3-1 count. 3-1 count. Let's get a walk here, Jason Hayward. Don't even swing. Don't even swing at this next one. But guys, if you are watching right now, let me know in the chat. What do you think is going to happen from here on out? What do you think is going to be happening from here on out? Do you think the Cubbies will be able to come back in this one to take a lead? Or do you think the Dodgers will be able to hold out this 2-1 lead and just win it 2-1? So Dodgers here, and that's another wide one. That's a walk. Easy. Lead-off walk there for Jason Hayward, and we've got a man on first. Beautiful. Beautiful lead-off walk there for Jason Hayward. And we will take that every day of the week, baby. We will take that every single day of the week. So now we have Jake Marisnick coming up next with Sergio Alcantara in the hole. They're actually warming up Blake Trenane in the bullpen right now. So the Dodgers really going through their bullpen. Like, they've gone through 3 pitches already. And if they get to Trenane, that'll be 4 pitches. Jeez, and we're not even near the 9th yet. We're still only in the top of the 7th. So Jake Marisnick had a walk in his first at-bat. He's got a 253 average so far this season with 4 home runs. Midwest Sports says, let's go. Bring him in now. John says, hello, BKR. Hello, John. How we doing? And Marisnick, oh, wow, that's a high pitch from Nelson. They should have a chat here. Nelson is not finding that zone at all. He is really missing the zone by a long way right now. Nelson is really, really missing the zone. Like, he's missing it by a long way. Midwest Sports says it's a bullpen game of the Dodgers. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't understand why they got rid of Gonsolin so early, to be honest with you. I thought he was doing well. I really did think he was doing well. So 1-0 count here. Marisnick. Man on first. No one out. Let's get this on base. And that's too high. That's out. That's going to be a 2-0 count. Beautiful. Okay, take it. Let's take the walk. Just let this one go. If it sits in for a strike, cool story. Don't care. But let this be a 3-0 count or a 2-1 count. I don't really give a shit right now. Just let this one sit because he can't find the zone. He's missing the zone by literally yards. He's missing the zone by literally yards at this point. So you don't swing at this next pitch. You leave it for either a 3-0 or a 2-1. I do not give a shit. With Jason Hayward already getting a walk, and then if we can get a walk here, make it 2-1 base, man on first and second with no outs, and then you bring on someone like Alcantara to hopefully bring it home there. He's not really our best hitter, but in the same sense, if we can get these two on, we will be seeing Jock Peterson as long as we don't get double played at some stage. So Nelson here, 2-0 count. He's not looking the good since coming in. Well and truly too high. Marisnik here. All we need is a nice little outfield hit. All we need is something. Anything. Just a cheeky something. Just something cheeky. You know what I'm saying? Just something cheeky. Looking at first. Time run at first. Leading run at plate. And 2 wide. 3-0 count. Don't swing. Marisnik, do not swing. I don't care if this is a 3-1 count next. Do not swing at this next pitch. Do not swing because you will get a walk. This guy cannot find the zone at all. He's letting the ball go too early here and he's nowhere close to finding the zone. Aiden Evans, which one do you like more, baseball or AFL? Love all sports, mate. It's a 3-0 count here. Jake Marisnik will let it go for a walk. Bullshit. 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 There's no way you call that as a strike. He's outside the zone by this much. He's obviously thrown 6 balls in a row. There's no way you call that a strike. So that should have been a 4-0 walk. That should have been a 4-0 walk. That should have been a 4-0 walk. Bez Ferry says, who's Marisnik pinch hitting for? He was in the last one too. I can't remember because Alcantara has come in for Ian Happ. I can't remember. That's gonna be strike 2. That's bullshit. That should be 4-0. That should have been 4-0. Alex25 says, hey man, hope you're having a good night so far. Well, I'm in Australia, mate. So Ortega, thank you very much, Addy both. It was Rafael Ortega that Marisnik pinch hit for. I think it was back in the 5th he came in, or 4th. It's day for me, mate. It's only like 2 o'clock p.m. 2:49 p.m. here in Australia. But I hope you're having a good night over there in America. So full count here. Should have been a 4-0 walk, but it's a full count here from Marisnik. And that's going to be a hit through. Yes! That's a hit. That's a hit. Jason Hayward, go for third. Go for third, go for third, go for third, go for third. And he's going to say second. So a hit from Jakey Marisnik into right centre field. He should have got a walk either way, but he does get a hit. So a man on first and a man on second there with no one out. Top of the 7th. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Marisnik. Alex25, who do you go for, mate? You Cubbies fan or you're a Dodgers fan? Dodgies? Huh? Cubbies or a Dodgies fan? How about that? Let us know in the chat. If you love your baseball, man, this is the place to be. So man on first and second here, no one out, top of the 7th, and we're gonna have Alcantara coming in. He obviously is pinching for Ian Happ. But they did have Patrick Wisdom who actually pinch hit. Sorry, pinch hit was actually for Ian Happ was Wisdom, but now Alcantara's in. Bez Ferry said, "Oh, take get hurt or just a safe takeout." No, he just got taken out, mate. I just don't think his batting was up to what they were wanting, so he got taken out. So Alcantara here, man on first and second, no one out. Top of the 7th, and they're going to... Ooh, it's a ball. It's a ball, but he was going for the bunt. It was looking like the bunt was going on there. So a man in scoring position. No one out right now. Alex25 says, I'm actually a Giants fan, so I'm going for the Cubs. Good on you, mate. Well, the Giants are killing it this year. Gee whiz. The Giants are absolutely slaughtering it this season. You played the Dodgers in a couple of days' time, actually. But yeah, well done on the Giants turnaround because they were horrific the last couple of years, but they've really picked it back up. And wow, it's exciting to see how good the Giants are this season. So 1-0 count here, man on first and second. No one out. Alcantara at the play, and he's going to bunt it. And he's going to be out at first. We do have a man on second and a man on third here. The tying run is at third. The leading run is at second. We still have 2 outs here. Come on, the Cubbies. Come on, my Cubbies. Bez Ferry says, nice. Alex25, you love the no-hitter yesterday. I think we all loved the no-hitter yesterday. Except for Dodgers fan. We had a couple of Padres fans here actually yesterday getting around and how exciting it was to see the Cubbies no-hit the old damn well Dodgers yesterday. But right now we're not no-hitting them. They've had a few hits. But we're coming back right now. Hopefully we can get even if we can get a sack fly. Even a sack fly can put a time run in here. Thank you very much to Alex25 for subscribing. You're a legend, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Trannon's going to come on here. That was horrible from Jimmy Nelson there. Nelson was absolutely horrible as a pitcher there and really put them into a tough little predicament here. With a man on second, a man on third, the tying run at third, the leading run at second here for the Cubbies, and Jimmy Nelson put them in his possession by throwing just wild pitches, like nowhere near the zone pitches. Alex 25 says, I love that. No, it was like a Christmas present. No, son. I love that work. I love it. It was a beautiful one yesterday. It was so funny to hear that obviously Sheriff Sheffin, and also Craig Kimbrell didn't know it was a no-hitter. They didn't know. They came out there and Craig Kimbrell I knew, but then Midwest Sports was telling me today that Sheriff Sheffin didn't know either. So yeah, crazy to hear. Midwest Sports says Jimmy Nelson. I know, buddy. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy Nelson. Gee whiz, I'm all over the shop. That's funny. But we are just waiting here for the pitching change to be made. They've got Trennen coming in here for the Dodgers. They need him. Blake Trennen. He's got a 3.41 ERA. So at bat right now, we do get through, obviously, to Jock Peterson with Chris Bryant on deck and Javi Baez. We've only got one out. If Javi Baez can get to the plate here, that means we would have at least got one run. But Chris Bryant coming up right after this. Obviously, they are bringing in Trennen, but this is their fourth pitcher. Their fourth pitcher. Midwest was just a little bit wild. Absolutely. Those pitches that he was throwing was ridiculous. Nelson was ridiculous. Bellis Ferry says, nice. I feel like Jock Peterson could be a clutch hitter. Well, I hope so, mate. I hope so. Obviously, he's our leadoff. But yeah, he's been pretty good for us in the last couple of weeks. He struggled at the beginning of his Cubs career at the beginning of the year, but he's definitely coming into a lot more form. So Trennen this season, 30 games with a record of 1 and 3, 3.41 ERA, so not great. 29 innings, 34 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 3 home runs, and a 234 opponent average. So, yeah, record-wise, he's obviously not looking the goods. And that is a good sign for the Cubbies fans, who have a man on second, a man on third here with only 1 out. Blue Sporter says still 2-1. I was gone for 40 minutes. Well, yeah, that's what baseball is, my man. That is what baseball is, but right now it could change. We are maybe about to see something change right now. It is a man on second, a man on third here for the Cubs, and we have a guy who here who likes to hit a nice little home run. Jock Peterson, 236 average with 11 home runs, 32 RBIs. This would be lovely to see him hit a home run against his ex-team. He was there from 2014 through 2020, I believe. Then obviously it was a bit of a direct swap there for Kyle Schwarber for the Cubbies. From last season. He came in this year and started struggling, but he really is doing well lately with his hits. I don't believe he's got a hit in this series so far, though. But all we need right now is a high flyer. All we need is a sac fly. All we need is something deep right now. That's all we need. So top of the 7th here, top of the 7th, 1 out, man on second, man on third. And Peterson lets that one go and will be a ball. Beautiful. No, he didn't go there. Beautiful. Okay, so 1-0 count. 1-0 count here. I wouldn't mind a walk. Bases loaded Chris Bryant. Jeez, that's dangerous. Chris Bryant obviously hit a solo home run in the top of the first on the second pitch of the game. Bears Ferris Jock Peterson is so underrated in my opinion. I think he's really come into being underrated. I do think he really struggled at the beginning of his Cubs career, but he has definitely improved lately, and I've really been enjoying watching him play lately. So 1-0 count here. Man on second, man on third. All we need is a sac fly to tie this ball game up. And he will swing and foul. So 1-1 count, 92 mile per hour, and that just really cut away from him then. Cut on the inside, actually. So still 0 for 3 in today's game. All we need is a hit here, Jock Peterson. An outfield hit, a single, don't care. Will push in the man on second and the man on third. Jason Hayward will score either way here. We just need to really find a way to push this second man in because then we will lead 3-2. We've only obviously got 3 innings to go here. So Jockey Peterson here. Marisnik at second. Jason Hayward at third. 1 out. The double play ball is off, which is beautiful to see. 1-1 count. Let's go, Jock. Come on, let's just get a hit. And, ball. 2-1 count. Beautiful. Let's go. Come on, jockey boy. Come on, jockey boy. Boom, boom. Come on, jockey boy. Boom, boom. Come on, jockey boy. So 3 pitches thrown from Trennen. Obviously, like I said, he's had a bad start with a 1-3 record. You know, you really would be backing in the Cubbies to hit this one, especially with Chris Bryant coming up right after this. Bears Ferry says, yeah, Jock is always a good leadoff hitter from what I've seen from Peterson on the Cubs. Absolutely. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, Jock. And swings. Home run, maybe. That's going to be a sac fly either way. We're going to tie the game up. Either way. Sac fly. Let's go. So Jason Hayward will get the run in. And Marisnik will get to third. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, Jockey Peterson. So that'll be a sac fly. We get the man to third. Tie game, 2-2. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, so we still got Chris Bryant to come up here, though. Chris Bryant will come to the plate here, man on third. We've tied the game up at 2-2 in the 7th, and now we just need to push this man home from third, Jake Marisnik. Blue Sport says, let's go Cubbies on the board. Took us a while, but we got there. Ooh, we got there, baby. Now we're talking. So Chrissy Bryant had a solo home run in the second pitch of the game. Jock Peterson obviously hit a nice little pop out to start the game off with the first pitch, but then Chris Bryant said bing, bang, boom with the second pitch and went deep left center field. So he's 1 for 3 with a solo home run, 274 average this season, 15 home runs and 41 RBIs. Alex25 says, loves to see it. Come on, Chris. And, that was a brilliant fastball that cuts that last little edge there. Curled just a little last second and just hits the edge of the zone. It will be a 0-1 count there. It was a really nice pitch there from Trenan. Midwest Sports says, if we score, the game's over, man. I agree. I actually think we probably win from here. We just needed to tie the game because our bullpen's very good, man. Our bullpen's very good. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself too early, but it's a ball. So 1-1 count there. So 97 mile per hour fastball, and that was well and truly outside of the zone there. Nearly even hit him, to be honest with you. Ante Olivari says, now all we need is Kimbrel to come in and close the game. Absolutely. Hopefully he understands the game today. But then it's no hit. It doesn't really matter. So 2 outs here. Man on third. Chris Bryant swings. Pop fly, drop, please, drop. Damn it, he got there. So they'll be out. So at least we score a run. So Chris Bryant will not get a run there. But we do tie the game up there with a Jock Peterson sack fly out to far right field. So we will take that one, guys. So let's hit that thumbs up button. 2 for 2 in the ball game. We are tied going into the bottom of the 7th. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget, if you do miss our streams, but you want to see the most important parts of the streams, subscribe to BKR Clips too. That's the second channel over there, that blue comment in the pinned comment. Go and subscribe to BKR Clips as well, because you will see all of our chats, even if you do miss a stream 2 times per day. But don't forget, we do stream baseball every single day here. So subscribe here if you haven't already. But Bears Ferry says, I'm sad we got rid of Kyle Schwarber. Yes and no. You know, obviously Kyle Schwarber was a lovely guy and he did really well for the Cubbies, and it was really good to see him performing for the Cubs. But in the same sense, he was a very strikeout or home run kind of guy. Yes, obviously he's at 21 home runs at the Nats, but that's for the Nats. You know, that's not for us. Would he have hit that with the Cubs? I don't necessarily believe so. I believe that it was probably his time to leave. Obviously, we could have signed him with his arbitration, could pay the arbitration, but we didn't. And you can't look back at it, man. We got Jock Peterson. You're saying yourself that Jock Peterson's very underrated. We wouldn't have got Jock Peterson if it wasn't for getting rid of Kyle Schwarber. So overall, man, you can't complain. You can't complain because we got Jock Peterson, and we wouldn't have got him if it wasn't for getting rid of Kyle Schwarber. Midwest Sports says, who's coming in now? I'm not too sure yet. I'm just waiting here for it to come back on. It's just an ad right now. Bears Furry says, Kimbrel, Tempera, Shafin. Oh, Tempera. Tepera and Shafin, my guess for the bullpen coming in. Nah, surely you wouldn't be bringing... You'd probably bring in Winkler at this point. Winkler didn't come in yesterday, and I wouldn't mind Winkler in this game. Not the greatest of bullpen, but in the same sense, he's not the worst either. But Kimbrel's going to be the number 9, obviously. He's going to be the 9th inning pitcher. Depending on how this game goes, though. If we do go into extra innings, obviously you'd probably leave Kimbrel for a little bit later on. What time's it in Chicago, by the way? What time is it in Chicago, by the way? It's probably what, like 12 a.m. in the morning? It's probably about 12 ish, yes? Or maybe 11? No, it'd be about 12, I think. It'd be about 12 a.m., yes? Bears first, I can't complain as well. I was hyped for Peterson. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got Peterson, we lost Kyle Schwarber, Schwarberman, but in the same sense, we did get Jock Peterson, so we can't complain. Midwest Sports and Bears Ferry says 12 a.m. Yeah, there you go. So it's exactly 3 p.m. on the dot over here. But Justin Turner here, 2 for 3 with a double and single in today's game. Up it goes from Thompson. Oh, no. Hayward, get there. Yes. Oh, my God, that was dangerous. So first pitch swing, and thankfully Hayward gets that. That was literally, wow. That was the heart attack line. That was so close there. To a home run, but it will not be. Jason Hayward will get that one really far deep. Oh, man. So no one on base here. 1 out, 7th. 2-2 is the score. All we need to do is get through here. Cody Bellinger now will come up to the plate. Hasn't been too scary in this series so far, with a single, a run, and a stolen base, but he's 1 for 2 with a 2.21 average, 1 home run and 10 RBIs this season, but he has been injured for quite some time in this season. Come on, man. I can see that our internet is slowing down right now, but don't leave, guys. Obviously, we will be here for the rest of the game. Bears Ferry says, okay, bullpen swap. Okay, so we are going to get rid of Keegan Thompson here. I don't think Keegan had a fantastic performance for us, but I'll take it. But it will be Sheriff Shafin coming in here. Sheriff Shafin. The man from the 80s. He is absolutely an 80s porn star. Sheriff Shafin coming in. Bears Ferry says, yeah, big country Shafin coming in. Lego, baby. Let's go, baby. Sheriff Shafin to come in here for the Cubbies, and hopefully he can seal the deal for the 7th and push us into that 8th with who comes up next for the Cubbies, actually. So who did we have just now? We had Chris Bryant go out. So Javi Baez, Rizzo, and Contreras. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous there for the Dodgies. But Cody Bellinger will obviously be at bat right now with Will Smith on deck and Gavin Lux in the hole. Bears Ferry says, let's go. Let me know in the chat, guys, who are you going for? Are you getting around the Cubbies? Are you getting around the Dodgers? Gee whiz, it's a tight game right now at 2-2. We've already won. We've actually swept so far this season. The Cubbies have swept the Dodgers. We swept them at Wrigley in a 3-game sweeperino, and right now we beat them in the first game. So hopefully if we win this game, we'd be currently sweeping the Dodgers. Currently. But there's a long way to go. We've still got 3 innings to go here. But in the same sense, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like our bullpen can get us through here. And I'm feeling confident in the boys. I'm feeling confident in the team. And I feel like we can get this done here. And it's really good and positive to see and feel like this because obviously, like I said, coming into this season, we thought we would be struggling. You know, we thought that this team was going to be sellers, not buyers. You know, they were really going to probably fall apart and start to really blow up this team. But obviously, that hasn't happened, and we are still pumping along here, and we have got the best record in the National League Central if we win this game. Obviously tied with the Brewers, but a fantastic record overall. But Andrew Sheriff Shafin, this season, 34 games with an 0-1 record, 1.67 ERA. Ouchie, mum, that's an ERA and a half. 32.1 innings with 29 strikeouts, 10 walks, 1 home run, and 155 average here for Sheriff Shafin. Okay, here we go, Andrew. Let's get it done here. He obviously loves his fastball. Schaefer obviously loves his fastball, so realistically, we just got to hope we don't come up against Mookie Betts here with Schaefer there, because actually, no, he pumped through Mookie Betts yesterday. He pumped through Mookie Betts and got through him with the fastball. So Cody Bellinger here is a nervous one, though. Fastball against Cody Bellinger could really get sent deep, but, Sheriff Shafin gets the job done. He goes, and then blows out the smoke, son. I like it. So 1 for 2 here with a single run and a stolen base for Cody Bellinger. 1 out, no one on base. Just don't let that home run happen. Come on, Sheriff Shafin. Boom, boom, boom. First pitch. And it will be... Ooh, it's a cool strike. I'll take that one. That's a dodgy call, but I'll take it because you called a lot of dodgy calls in favor of the Dodgers earlier in this game. So Shafin here with last 24 games, 0.39 ERA in his last 24 games. That's stupid. That's stupid good. 23.1 innings pitch and an OPP average of 1.22. 24 games, he's had a 0.39 ERA. That is actually stupid good. And swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Boom, baby. Ooh, shaky. So 0-2 count here. Bears Ferry says, I heard Marquee Network, newly Cubs-sponsored TV station, mentioned let's go for 5 in a row. Yeah, Marquee, obviously TV, because I'm in Australia, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, I obviously know Marquee. So 0-2 count here. That's a ball. So 1-2 count, 92 mile per hour fastball inside. Midwest Sports thought that was a ball. It was absolutely a ball, but we got absolutely dudded with a lot of calls early in this game against the Dodgers, so they got a lot of good calls in favor of them. So I'm taking that strike call, even though it was clearly a ball. It was clearly a ball, but the umpire's been terrible in this game. We all know that. Bears Ferry says that 5 wins in a row versus the Dodgers. Yes. Ooh, up in the air. Should be caught by Contreras. No, it'll be a foul. Yes, because obviously we swept them in Chicago for the 3-game series. There should have been 4, but obviously one of those games was postponed. So we had 3 wins against them in at Wrigley Field, and then we came here. We won yesterday. This will be number 5 if we won today. So 1 for 2 here for Bellinger with a single, a run, and a stolen base. He's 1 for 2 with no one on base and 1 out. But come on, man, just that 1 strike, and if we can get through here, I really like what we're doing. If we can punch them out, you know what? It's going to be nerve-wracking because the bottom of the strike 3, baby. Get your ass out of here, and the Cubbies will be Dodgers will be 2 outs here. The Cubbies are pumping through with Andrew Shafin. But if the Dodgers were to lose this game, don't forget, the Dodgers would have lost 5 games in a row because they got swept by the Padres in the series before this and also lost yesterday. So this would be 5 losses in a row in general for the Dodgers if they were to lose this game. But overall against the Cubs, the they would be 5 losses in a row against them as well if they lost this game, which we still got 2 innings to go here and we haven't won just yet. So Will Smith here, we're still tight. But 265 average for Will Smith, 9 home runs and 1 ball. So 1-0 count, 92 mile per hour fastball into the dirt there, 2 outs and no one on base, bottom of the 7th. Can someone check for me right now if the Cubs are playing the Brewers at Miller Park or are they playing them at Wrigley when we go back? Because we're not usually good away from home. We're not usually good on the road, but we're playing fantastic on the road right now. Well, we've been okay in today's game hitting wise. So we're still tying at 2-2. Pitching has been very good up in the air. Please be up in the air. Please be up in the air. Should be an easy catch here. Should be an easy catch here. Come on, Hovey. Yes, Hovey. Boom, baby. 3 outs. We go on to the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th here, and Andrew Shaffin. Sheriff Shaffin. He's a beautiful porn star from the 80s. And I tell you what, right now, he just pumped through them 1, 2, 3. So we go on to the top of the 8th. The Cubbies are tied at 2-2. But we do have Javi Baez. We do have Anthony Rizzo. We have Wilson Contreras coming up right after this. Gee whiz, this is spicy for the Cubbies. This is a spicy time in baseball. So guys, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and obviously jump and smack that thumbs up button. We are growing. Obviously, we're very new to doing baseball on this channel. So I hope you are enjoying the stream. And I hope you are, even if you're a Dodgers fan, I know I'm obviously a biased Cubbies fan, but, I love my sport, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So Bears Furry says, wow, Shaffin is on 1-year deal for $2.5 million. Extend the very underrated pitcher soon. I definitely think we should extend him. I think he's been very good for us, and with a 0.39 ERA, that is stupid good. That is stupid good. Like, that is stupid good. Midwest Sports says, come on, Captain Rizzo. I just want the Riz. I just want the Riz to give us something to bloody be celebrating here. Even if Javi Baez, he's either going to be struck out or he's going to get a home run. So I would love a home run, obviously, but you're not usually going to see a single or a double. I was at that game, I think it was against the Phillies when he was injured for a while. He came back. This was in 2019 or 2018 or whatever it was. And he came back, and I think it was 2000. I think I was in Chicago in 2019. I don't think it was 2018. I think it was 2019. But I was there, and Javi Baez hit that walk-off single down right field. He was pinch hitting in the 9th as just come back from injury. It was awesome. Bears versus Cubs are away in Milwaukee. Yeah, okay. So we'll be going to Miller Park there. Well, whatever their stadium's called now, because they change their stadium name every 2 seconds. Brewers Stadium, whatever you want to call it, but I call it Miller Park. Alrighty, so top of the 8th is about to come underway here. Come on, Javi Baez. Do we face Trevor Bauer tomorrow, by the way? We haven't faced Bauer yet. Obviously, today we faced Gonsolin. And yesterday we faced... I can't remember who we faced yesterday, to be completely honest with you, but we killed him. Do we face Trevor Bauer tomorrow? Or it might be the 4th game, I'm not too sure. But the Dodgers play the Cubs today, tomorrow, and obviously on Sunday for you guys. And then Monday and Tuesday, they will be playing the Giants in a 2-game series. Bears Ferry says, okay, so the Cubs return to home versus the... Walker Bueller, thank you very much, Bears. Home versus Phillies July 5th. Gee whiz, how long away is that? Oh, that's not too far away. I keep thinking it's the beginning of June. I'm all over the shop, son. So here we go. Javi Baez at the plate. 7 pitches thrown so far by the newly appointed Trenin for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in today's game with 2 strikeouts and a ground out for Javi. 2.24 average this season, 17 home runs and 46 RBIs. But nice little lead off here for Javi. Hopefully, too high, too wide, and that's a nice little ball. So 1-0 count here to Javier Baez. Nice little 1-0 ball count here to Javier Baez. Come on, top of the 8th. This is where we do it. This is where we do it right now. This is where we put the killer blow in. We don't even need to go to the 9th because we're just going to bloody pump him right now with a Javi Baez. Bing, bang, boom, kiss it, goodbye. That's what we're going to do. And swing. Oh, geez, he lost the bat, but that was close. He could have gotten a nice little line drive down right field there for a single or a double. But unfortunately, he just misses that one. I think he made a bit of a swing there. And his hip is probably hurting. That swing was a bit too much. Midwest Sports says, we don't face Bauer. He pitched on Wednesday versus the Padres. That's good because he would have beaten us. Bauer has some form of buddy magic against us. He always kills us. He's just a very good pitcher, obviously. But yeah, that really did his hip in there, Baez, unfortunately. The swing was just a little bit too much, and I want to crack my back now because of that. I want to crack my back now because of that. I think he'll be okay, but it's just saying that it feels a bit dodgy. They might be bringing in Eric Sogard here. Eric Sogard's kind of getting ready, but I think Javi Baez is going to be fine. Sogard was getting ready to come in if Javi Baez is injured here. So with a 2.24 average, he is 0 for 3, but he did hit a nice little solo home run on the as the third batter yesterday in the first inning. Come on, Harvey boys. So leading off here, 1-1 count here for Harvey. And the pitch will go for another ball. Don't you dare tell me he swung there. It's going to be checked again. Beautiful. Okay, thank God, because that was a really bad pitch, and I don't know why even close to swung at that. So a 2-1 count here will be for Harvey. Bears Ferry says, dang it, we have the same umpire at home as first yesterday, DJ Rayburn. I'm surprised that wasn't called as a swing there. Personally, I believe he went past the plate, to be honest with you. So 2-1 count here to Harvey. Swing. Oh, man, that was there for Harvey. That was there for Harvey. That was there for Harvey. Midway Sports says the pitcher spot's coming up. It is. So 2-2 count here for Harvey. He's had about 3 pitches or 4 pitches today that probably could have been gone for home runs, but he's just been a little bit too underneath him. A little bit too underneath him every single time. A little bit too underneath him. Come on, Harvey. Let's get something going again. So no one on base, no one out, top of the 8th, and swing, and that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit. Yes! Let's go, Harvey. Lead off hit. Lead off single. He's going to go for second here. Oh, my God. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, my God. So he's going to stay at first. What was he doing taking that massive turnaround around first? So he will get a lead-off hit there for first, but he was really making a massive turnaround first to get to second, and it was never, ever going to be a second, a double there. But Harvey Byers will get a hit, and he will get to first. Beautiful. Okay, we'll take that. Jeez, that was freaking me out there. Jeez, he just hit that. He just got the end of the bat onto that. I just don't understand why you would even think about rounding that first there. He wanted to round it. You can see he wanted to round it. He's halfway down. He's halfway down, but he stopped. He's halfway down, but he stopped. Thank God he stopped, because he was easily out there. Muncie had him easy. Muncie had him easy. So man on first here, no outs, top of the 8th, and we do have Anthony Rizzo coming up here. All we need. So the leading run here is at first. The leading run is at first. With no outs, come on Rizzo, just pump him around. You don't need a home run. Ooh, nearly got hit by pitch there, but it will be a ball 1-0. Midwest Sports says, why would you do that, Byers? I know it was dangerous. I don't even know if anyone was on first base then, to be completely honest with you. That's probably why, because he probably knew that he could get back before the first baseman could get back to the first base. I think Justin Turner's first base, isn't he? So man on first here, 1-0 count. Blake Trenen's not been that great since coming on, to be honest with you. Rizzo, we'll let that one go in for a strike. That was a dangerous one, because he could probably hit that down the right ball line, but unfortunately, he will not see that one. It will go as a 1-1 count. The main thing is that he didn't get out. It doesn't matter what he does as long as he doesn't get out, and he didn't get out. So beautiful that Byers did stay at first there and didn't try and push that one for second, because we do know that he is definitely susceptible to just backing himself in and just running regardless. So 0 for 2 here for Rizzo so far. Swings and foul. I'll be a foul. Swings and foul. So 1-2 count here for Rizzo. Bears Ferry says, you know what's interesting is that Contreras first no-hitter caught. First no-hitter caught. And there you go. I'm not actually too understanding of that. What are you saying there? Contreras first no-hitter caught. Am I reading that wrong? My brain's not comprehending it. So man on first here, no outs, top of the 8th. And Rizzo will swing, that'll be foul. So 1-2 count. 96 mile per hour fastball, top right edge of the corner there. But he will swing at that, and it will be a foul. And the crowd goes wild because someone, I think, dropped the ball from the second tier. Oh, Bears Ferry says yesterday was his first no-hitter caught. Okay, fair enough. Jeez, okay. Yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting. So 1-2 count here. Man on first, no one out. Rizzo here. Can Rizzo get something going here? 1-2 count. Man on first, no one out toward the 8th. Rizzo, swing and miss. Ooh. Oh. He chased that one badly. He chased that one very, very badly there, the Riz. And we'll have one out with Harvey Byers at first. Midwest Sports says, imagine if Byers got in at second. Yeah, that would have been crazy. I remember I was at the game, I think it was against the Dodgers, wasn't it? Where he did the little stutter step and got around from first. So he should have been an easy ground out or an easy... when first baseman came to touch him with the ball and he did the stutter step around him. Do you remember that one? That was a couple of years. I was in Chicago for it, obviously, like I said. But that was amazing. I think it was against the Phillies or against the Dodgers. I can't remember. Swing from Contreras, and that'll be a foul. 96 mile per hour fastball at the edge of the zone, but it will be an 0-1 count. JR says, Padres fan here. Let's go Cubs. Good on you, JR. We had a couple of Padres fans here yesterday as we know hit the damn well Dodgers. But yeah, hopefully the Cubbies can win again here and keep this streak alive for the Cubbies and also because the Padres are wanting the Dodgers to lose. we also had a nice little. We had a Giants fan here before too. We had a couple of we had a Giants and a Padres fan here, so they're getting around. The Dodgers obviously not doing too well, but it is still 2-2 here. Come on, Wilson Contreras. 0-1 count for Contreras. I'm going to throw back to Javi Baez at first because he knows he wants to steal. Javi Baez is a buddy magician. He's a magician. Josh H says, hey JR, what's up, buddy? Josh H, he's still here getting around his Dodgers. We've got the Padres here with JR. A couple of Tatis was hot tonight, Josh H. 3 home runs. That's ridiculous. So man on first here. 1 out. 0-1 count to Wilson Contreras. Come on. The lead run is at first. Swing and foul. It probably would have been called strike because the umpire's been a dickhead today. So that was lucky anyway that Wilson Contreras had a swing. So it will be an 0-2 count. Will be an 0-2 count here. Top of the 8th, man on first. Let's go, baby. Don't forget, guys, if you are new around here, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here if you love your baseball, because we are streaming baseball every single day. And don't forget, if you miss a stream, you can check out the most important clips on the BKR Clips, my second channel, which is the pinned comment in the chat. But 0-2 count here, 19 pitches thrown for Blake Trenine. Javi Baez, he gets a good lead off and swing and a miss from Contreras. Jeez, that's a bad miss. That's a bad swing. That's a bad swing there from Contreras. So with a lead off hitter who gets to first, and now unfortunately we've gone no progress with Javi, and he's still at first and 2 outs, not great. What's great? Not great. JR says he's holding his own home run derby. Absolutely. But in the same sense, I want to ask your opinion, JR. You're obviously a part. My internet's working fine. What's going on here? Why is the internet stopped? Oh, we're back on? We're back on. Oh, we're back on. Okay. We're back on. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened then. So, guys, if that does happen, we are still going to be streaming for the rest of the game. So don't leave. We will still be streaming, but I don't understand what happened there with my internet. So we are back, but I think we just struck out. So we're all done for the 8th. Bez Ferris is having Wi-Fi issues. Yeah, I don't know what happened then. Damn it. Alrighty. I don't know why the internet just messed up there. We don't have internet issues. What's going on here? Okay, I didn't want him to think I was ignoring him. No, JR. I asked you a question in regards to Shohei Ohtani and Fernando Tatis Jr. I wanted to know who do you think is in the lead for the MVP right now between those two? Would you say Shohei Ohtani, who has been unbelievable on both sides of the ball, whether it be pitching or... What's going the fuck, man? I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. Are we back on yet? Are we back on, lads? Are we back on yet? I don't know, because I don't know what's going on here. This has never happened here with this internet. I'll flip out. Why is this doing this right now? Why? I actually don't know what's happening. I actually have no idea what's happening because this internet never does this. Just trying to get started back up, guys. I have no idea why the internet's not doing this right now. Restart the stream. Connection's going in and out. Restart the stream. I can't do much, lads. I can't do much right now. Bottom of the 8th right now. I'm just trying to sort this thing back out. It's saying that I'm still not on, but you guys are seeing me kind of, and now we're back on maybe. Well, maybe we're back on right now. Maybe we're back on. Kind of. Yes. No. Maybe. We're back on. In the chat, guys, if you can still see me. If we're back on, because it seems like it's moving for me right now. But in the same sense, this is just ridiculous. watch the game right now. So it's now the bottom of the 8, 0 outs. But I don't know what I don't know what it actually is. I don't know what actually is happening right now. Ah, man, I love it. I miss the end of the game. I'm literally missing the end of the game right now. I can't restart the stream, brother. I've refreshed everything. I've refreshed everything. For some reason the internet's kind of working, but it's also not kind of working. I don't even know if you guys can see me. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know what's going on right now. It says that I'm connected to the game right now, and I don't understand. Bum. Still waiting. Frustrating as shit, man. Frustrating as shit. Yes, you're blurry though. Screen's pixelated. The internet just keeps coming in and out, lads. I don't have bad internet here. I have very good internet here. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, I just want to watch the game, lads. We're into the bottom of the damn 8th. I just want to watch the game. Can someone please? Can you guys in the chat? Can you guys let me know what some dodgy's been happening with the internet here? I'll find it. Obviously something dodgy's happened here. I need to find out what's going on in the game. I want to know if the Cubbies are winning or not. I just want to know if the Cubbies are winning or not. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know right now. I just want to know if the Cubbies are winning. Refresh this maybe. If you are new to the channel, guys, we don't usually go through this shit. This never happens. This literally never, ever happens. So, like, don't think this is a normal occurrence here. Josh H says home. Are you serious? Are you serious? I would love to be able to watch it myself, but obviously I can't watch it myself right now because obviously something dodgy is happening with the internet. Are you serious? Like, is it actually a home run to Pollock? Still trying to get this stream working. Bernardino Bibian was unhappy face. Yeah, this doesn't usually happen, guys. This does not usually happen, but right now, for some reason, something's happened with the internet that has never happened here before. Let's see if we can get it there. No, nothing's working here. Cool. Wow. Wow. It's just choppy. Yep. Chat disconnected. Not connected. Oh, man. Bernardino BBS is 4-2. Ah, shit. There's the internet. I think it's coming back on here. I don't know what's going on here, but apparently it's 4-2 to the Dodgers. Would have loved to have watched it myself, but obviously I cannot right now. JR says, come on the Cubbies. Come on my stream right now. Come on this internet, this stream. It's 4-2 to the Dodgers, by the way, if you are just tuning in, guys. I think an AJ Pollock home run for the Dodgers. Internet seems like it's slowly coming back on. Trying to refresh this. I appreciate everyone still tuning in, still waiting around, hoping the stream does get better here. Never would have expected that here. I'll find out why in a second. What a joke. Did I ever think I'd experience this here? No. No data, it says. Cool story. Josh Hayes, you are the Cubs' lucky charm. Mate, as soon as I go, the Dodgers hit a home run. Shit, man. Shit, man. Shit. Shit, man. Still waiting for it to come on here. Still waiting for it to come on. JR says that reason it just keeps coming in. For some reason, the internet's working enough that I can see your comments, but I can't actually stream the game. I'll still stick around here, and hopefully I'll stick around until I can try and get a stream going for the rest of the game. But if I can't, then this is the best I can do right now, is just look at your comments and say what's going on. Verify. To continue session, complete a brief verification. This extra step helps us to keep your account safe and making sure that it's really you. What are you talking? What am I mean having to verify myself? What the shit? What on earth is going on right now? Bum. This is a joke. Why? I just don't get it. I don't get it. This has never happened before. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. I don't get why the internet's not working. There's no way. There's no data. I was told that. Just wow. At the end of the stream too. At the end of the stream too. I can't even fucking end the stream. I can't even end the fuck. What a fucking joke. Wow. Wow. Nice. Nice. Well, there you go, lads. I don't even know if you can see me right now. Is the internet working yet? Is the internet back on yet, lads? What a day. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Can you guys see me or not? Well, the Cubbies lost this one, didn't they, lads? We back on here, lads? I don't know. I don't know if we are on.